What's going on, guys? Welcome back to the podcast. I just wanted to say a Merry Christmas and Happy Holidays. And I also want to give you guys a gift from Hostile. If you go to the hostile.com page, you can pick up a digital gift card here if you want to add on to somebody's gift, or if you haven't bought them a gift yet. Or more importantly, if you go down to Foundation, click on Blue Shark Gummy specifically. If you add 2 to your cart, it's a buy one, get one free. As you can see here, this one's already marked off. If you just go to checkout, and then you're going to apply. I've already applied the code here. You can see code SHARK, but if you just go hit SHARK in the discount code spot, hit apply, and then it will mark one of them for free. So you're getting a buy one, get one free. You get 2 Hostility Foundations for $43.74. Guys, get to hostile.com if you want to support the brand and support me. Thank you guys for watching the podcast. I hope you guys pick up a BOGO Foundation. Have a great Christmas with your families.
Today?
Hey, are you guys good at spelling? Are you good at spelling?
I'm all right. I wouldn't say I could win like a championship spelling bee or anything, but I'm not horrible.
Listen, Adeline's really smart when it comes to pronunciation, spelling, and stuff like that. And I'm really bad at it. Mm-hmm. So whenever she starts chiming in, I'm like, fuck, are you smart? Because I'm really bad with things. Really bad.
Yeah.
She kills at it. And it's disturbing because it makes me feel dumb.
Paul's really bad at spelling.
No, I'm not.
I'm really good. I'm really good at spelling. Look at my screen name.
What is your screen name? I can't say. Oh,
Loose gun.
Loose gun.
I look forward to those every week, Mike.
Mr. Skunt.
Yeah.
Paul, you're bad at spelling.
No, actually, it's one of my strengths.
Is it
Right. Spelling bee time. Pull up the spelling bee.
Spell Kwanzaa.
Kwanzaa.
Spell
You mean
Kwanzaa?
the holiday?
Yes.
Kwansaa.
Kwansaa. Wrong.
Double A.
Wrong.
What is it?
It is a Z, not an S.
He was so confident.
I know. He's like,
I do believe, if I'm not mistaken, that in some cultures they spell it with an S, not as a.
You're probably a little bit right. Like, this is really annoying.
Yes. That's really annoying.
Kwanzaa is the annual celebration of African American culture from December 26th to January 1st, culminating in a communal feast called Karamu.
Fuck, I can get down with that.
Yeah.
Well, that's every holiday, isn't it? You just fucking eat.
Yeah.
It's not any fucking different.
So they got like a fucking wood menorah?
Usually on the 6th day, it was created by an activist. So it's not real. Like somebody just made it up.
You think the candle in the middle is black for a reason?
Nope. No comment.
They're trying to steal stuff from the Jews.
They're like, the Jewish people have 8 candles. We're gonna have 8 candles. But we're gonna change the colors.
No, there's only 7 there.
7 candles. Sorry, that's right. Well, what do the Jews have? 8?
I think there's 8 on a menorah.
8 crazy nights.
Oh yeah, Adam Sandler.
Anyways, what's
Like
going
the
on?
outfit stuff.
Black one in the middle, though. You know.
Merry Christmas, Paul. What are you doing for Christmas?
Mexico.
Look at this fucking cigar. I'm gonna smoke this fucking cigar. I've had it for a while.
Oh,
You're going to Mexico. When are you going? If I can.
Christmas morning.
Oh, is your buddy Alan already there?
Yes, he is. Yeah. We're but he's in the Miami Riviera. We're going to Cancun.
Oh,
Alan
Close,
who?
but-
Alan who?
Hernandez. He's there.
Oh,
right
he's
now.
there already.
Yeah. Yeah, I went and visited him the
You
other
know
day.
what, man? The more I think about it, the more I think you have it down perfectly. I think that's what I want from now on.
Ooh.
Well, this is the first year doing this.
I know,
but I think
I know,
it's something I
but
want to start doing.
Think about how perfect it is. Number one, you get to avoid your family at all costs. It's amazing. You just like
No.
you saw
just
them today. Yeah, but you saw them today for an hour. I could have spent 3 days with my in-laws.
Yeah, that's different for sure.
And don't get me wrong, I love them. They're nice people, but 3 days is a lot.
they're outside the door listening right now.
Yeah. Yeah.
Like I gotta say that just in case they
heard him talking.
They hear it. No, but no, it's cool. Like, one of the main things I don't like about Christmas, the gift giving is just out of control.
Mm-hmm.
Like, it's just like I gotta fucking spend all this money on this person and that person, and I'm like, fucking, you know what? It'd be cool if I could just tell my wife, like, we're buying a fucking trip for each other. That's our gift to each other, and we're gonna fuck off for a week.
Yeah. Yeah. That was my plan.
Yeah, that's why your plan's great. You bought a gift for each other, like you bought the trip for each other. You buy your kids some shit, and that's it.
Yeah.
Are your
Well,
kids coming with you?
she surprised me with a gift.
Buzzkill.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, I thought we're just doing the trip as a gift, but then she also got me a couple little gifts, so then I felt bad.
What she buy you?
Massage gun, which I needed.
Oh, that's nice.
What'd you get? What kind?
Christmas gifts already? It's only the 22nd.
I know, but I got to work tomorrow, and we got to leave. We're leaving like super early in the morning, Christmas Day. So yeah, we did it today. Plus, her family was coming over, so kind of made it like a Christmassy thing, you know.
Yeah.
But yeah, I got a massage gun. I'm looking forward to using that next time my foot gets a little jammed up.
Use it on your balls.
Use my balls. I've got a lot of things I could use it on to it. I got a lot of tight stuff.
Use it on your chodo while you're jerking off. I wonder what that would feel like.
That's fun.
Give you like 2 inches, it'll relax all that.
Yeah. Actually hurt my quad today, Fouad, as you know.
Yeah.
Seth,
Listen-
did you tear a quad?
Okay, wait. Before we get into Seth's quad tear, I'm going to tell you how retarded this guy is. Last week, we're training. I mean, Paul doesn't have as many tears as me, so maybe he's a little bit more inexperienced. But
Not too many, a few less. So.
Experienced.
last week,
The tears equal experience.
last week he fucking hurt himself training legs. So I'm like, listen, man, it doesn't seem like a bad, like, it was like a tweak. It wasn't like really bad. I'm like, you probably should take it easy for a couple weeks. Just go light. He's got 7 plates on the fucking squat pro today. And I'm like, what are you, you know what I think it, you know what I think, you know what I think it was though? It's because I turned on the Instagram live. I think he got a little carried, he got a little carried away.
Yeah. I forgot. I thought, because my leg has been bothering me I haven't felt it at all for 3 or 4 days. So I forgot. Yeah. And we're training. It felt good. And then, then I got reminded of it.
Forget about it. It was fine.
Then the last set, I felt it worse than I felt it last week.
Said every guy who ends up with a worse tear. Because they forgot.
It hurts to the touch now.
And then there's Ian repping out 9 plates aside on.
Well, yeah,
but that's why.
I'm not Ian.
I'm pretending he's retired.
I'm not on anything. I don't know. I'm not on anything. I don't know why.
But that's why Ian's is not able to talk about this because he has no fucking experience in it. Doesn't know what.
Yeah,
doesn't know what it's like.
You never torn anything, huh?
I trained properly.
You heard it. Do you hear what he said?
I did hear, yeah.
You heard what he said, Paul? You don't train properly.
Yeah, well, at times I wouldn't argue against that.
Are you? What's wrong with you?
When I train alone, Fouad. When I train alone, when you're not here.
You just give in like that?
When you're not here, Fouad.
No.
Your form is fucking perfect.
No, I do this a lot.
Old man training, huh?
Dude,
yeah.
Ian, that's such a bullshit fucking line. I hate that. People say that all the time. Oh, your form must be horrible. His form was totally fine when he hurt himself.
Oh, today it was for sure. Yeah.
No,
last week
even,
it was. Well,
even
last week I was just a little bit guarded going into that last set where I hurt myself, and I think that's what happened.
Yep.
Jesus Christ! I can't. You know what?
You gotta listen to that inner bitch voice.
I hate to say this, but I can't wait till you get injured, so I can tell you it's not because.
Yeah, but the thing is, at this point, it wouldn't even matter because I made it through a 15-year bodybuilding career without being injured. So, it doesn't even matter at this point if I get injured.
Yeah, but
for me, it started happening in my mid to late 30s.
That's what I said. That's what I was.
Not to jinx you or anything, but that's for me when the injury started.
Yeah,
you had injuries way before that.
I had one injury in my 20s, and that one was form. I'll give you that one. That one was Anadrol's fault.
Was that hamstrings?
That was my hamstring popped when it was my very first cycle of Anadrol, and I was stiff leg deadlifting 4 plates. And
I'm obviously kidding that I know that it's not always. I think there's other things at play, and I think that people have tight muscles and imbalances or just structural integrity things that lead, because I've seen people train with the most perfect form. Like I've seen Chris hurt himself and tear muscles, do exercise with minimal weight with perfect form and still tear something. Mm-hmm. But I think in a lot of cases, the signs were overlooked before that.
Listen, all I'm saying is look at Nick Walker. The guy is textbook fucking form, tore his hamstring before the Olympia.
Yeah, so but he didn't do that training, I don't think, did he?
Yeah, but you don't know where it kind of happened, and then.
But that's what I'm saying. I think a lot of these things is things that were left a little unchecked beforehand in terms of maybe your physical therapy or your stretching or mobility work or things that I think they're all preventable to a degree. But that's not saying that everyone's perfect or needs to be perfect. It's just a lot of these things lead to that, I got
to tell you, I honestly, after being in the sport for 25 years and knowing a lot of people that have torn things and tearing things myself, sometimes there's no fucking rhyme or reason. If I pointed to I'm telling you, look, sometimes there isn't a real answer that I'm sure there's an answer, but not one that was in front of your face. When you talk about my first hamstring tear when I was 21, I could say, I was probably using way too much weight. The drugs were fucking making me feel more confident than I should have been. Maybe it stretched out my hamstring too much and it popped it, right? But I've had other times, like I tore my hamstring once on the other side doing lying leg curls, totally warmed up, totally fine form, and it just for no fucking reason. So like,
yeah, but do you think that could be a thing that over time, because you had torn one before, that the other leg was kind of taking more grunt or favoring it more, and then over time it built up more strain and tightness on that one that ended up tearing it as well?
it's a possibility, but that's why I say sometimes it's never for no reason, but sometimes it's just not evident.
Yeah, I can
Like
agree with that.
like pointing at somebody and just going, "Oh, that guy's got bad form." That's not always the case.
No, I agree.
And I'll tell you, Paul, and you can say whatever you want about me, but I know Paul doesn't train like that. So when he hurts himself, I'm like, that's not form.
Yeah.
It's age.
I also think a lot of things with injuries are massively like a genetic component in some regard. I don't know the science behind that, and I'm sure someone smarter than me could say why some people are more prone to injury or not. But like, I mean, like I just used the example of Chris. Like, he's torn a bunch of shit and trained, and like I've trained like a retard for my younger years I was getting in there doing almost no warm up, 5-plate bench presses every single week, like one rep max bench every week. I never tore anything. So like for me to say that like that wasn't sloppy form or like blah, 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 like I was doing all that shit. So like that was me. Obviously there's a component of genetic rolling of the dice luck that I think is, where me getting through a career training like I did, not always with perfect form, with extremely heavy weights, there's obviously a high genetic component in there that I'm just not as prone to injuries as others,
I also think one of the things you said that makes a lot of sense is it does become a chain reaction.
Yeah.
When one thing tears,
yes,
other body parts start to have to compensate, and then they become more likely.
And things pick up the slack, and their tightness is created other places.
That's how I tore my labrum, my right labrum.
Or even like Paul was saying, like, or you even start to become tentative going into an exercise.
Yeah.
So you're starting to be tentative. When you start to be tentative, things tense up. You're putting tension differently, and then the other side goes.
Look, there's probably.
I think that's kind of. I don't remember exactly what happened with Nick, but I think it was something like he like stood up or something and tweaked his calf, and then his hamstring on the other side went or something. So it was like we were being tentative on one thing, and the other thing goes.
I guess I'll rephrase my thought this way. I think there's probably always a reason. Sometimes that reason could just be genetic, but I don't think it's always bad form.
Oh, 100%. I agree.
Yeah.
I was just fucking razzing you for that.
Yeah. Seth, since we're talking about this, you tweaked your quad.
Mm-hmm.
How bad? It seems like it's in the belly of the muscle, which is good.
Is it your quad or is it like your adductor?
No, it's my medialis.
Okay.
But then my adductor got a serious strain. Like the adductor hurts more than anything.
Yeah.
But no, just tweaked it and it filled up, swollen. Can't really see anything definitive yet. But it sucks. It's very disheartening.
How did it happen?
One sec. Is it closer to the groin or no?
No.
Okay, good.
Like
that's a bitch to rehab.
Those are tough. Those are tough.
Yeah.
The whole adductor from my calf insertion all the way up to my groin is sore.
Sorry, is it your adductor or your sartorius? Like,
pretty sure
because I've torn I tore my sartorius in like the belly of in the middle of it.
This is just a strain. It's just tender to touch.
Yeah.
It's just swollen. Like there's no tears there, but the medialis is where it's all where all the blood's coming from.
But they're all a tear, right? Like I'm sure somebody can correct me if I'm wrong. Maybe Ian, but they're all like it's grade 1, 2, 3 tears, right? So like just because it's just like a pull, like scientifically a pull is a tear.
Yes.
Yeah, especially if you're getting any kind of attrition in there, like where there is blood accumulation, there has been some level of grade tear.
You know what's really crazy about that? I tore my bicep.
And got done.
It's visibly torn. Yeah. Like you can
don't always get swelling, but I'm saying if there is,
no.
There generally means there's a tear, but if there is no swelling, it doesn't mean it's not a tear.
You're 100% right, but I think the common misconception is that if there's no bruising,
that's a terrible indicator for it not being a tear.
Right. Anyway,
if there is swelling, I think it generally is usually a tear. But if there's no swelling, it doesn't mean it's not, like you're saying.
Right. Go ahead, Seth. Sorry. So how bad?
The tear is not bad. I mean, it's all minor, but what we were just talking about, that's what my brother and Dr. Prisk were like, hey, dickhead, it's your ankle. My ankle's because I have 2 broken bones and another torn ligament in my ankle. I did that like 10 weeks ago.
Okay.
And like I just pushed through it because I was like, fuck it, it's going to be fine. As long as I can train and post up on it, I'll be good. Yeah. And then whenever this happened, they were like, hey, this is like a direct relation
because you're not your foot's not planted right, or you're doing something to compensate for
compensating and all that. Because my brother's like, because whenever I have 2 avulsion fractures and another torn ligament. I was supposed to get this ankle fixed like a year and a half ago, and I just didn't because I don't want to do the 3 to 4 month recovery. I don't want to do it. And then when this happened, they were like, "Hey, bud, like this is what it is. You've needed to get this fixed for over a year now, and now you're in a spot where you're pushing yourself again, and you have a partial tear."
What were you doing? Sorry, I interrupted Paul's question. What were you doing when you hurt yourself?
Power squats.
What's a power squat?
Like on the power squat machine.
Oh, okay, like the one we were using today, like a pro squat.
Yeah, similar to that. Yeah. What kind of how much weight?
Power squat.
Paul, how much weight?
I'm just curious.
Paul's like comparing.
But it wasn't 7 plates.
Was it 7 plates?
I felt a little bit of a twinge. Like I was like, ooh, that's a tough one. And then I just kept pushing through. I just kept training.
I did that a month ago. Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, I'm all the shit that I said I wasn't going to do, like listen to red flags and pay attention. I didn't give a fuck. I was like,
out the window.
Let's just go.
Yeah.
And then whenever I started doing like single leg extensions, that's when I was like, oh no, something's wrong. Yeah. And then the next day, just crazy swelling. It hurt like fuck. And I'm like, I did something to it. And I'm like rubbing it out, thinking it's going to be fine.
No.
The whole Wolverine stack started just pumping 5 times as much as I should have. I'm like, I'll be fine. And
get some exosomes and put them in there. They help heal up tears pretty quick.
So I'm not, and that's the thing. I'm not worried about the leg. It's going to be okay. It's more or less just the frustrating portion of
taking a break.
I have to take a break, and I need to make a decision about my ankle, and I don't want to do it. I'm sweating talking about it.
Paul, I don't think he answered your question though.
How much weight?
How much was on the stack?
I was at 3. I went up to 4. And then I was debating at 5, and at 4 is whenever I felt the twinge and back down to 3.
You know how fucking stubborn we are? So like maybe a month and a half ago, I was squatting. I hadn't squatted in a long time. So I was just regular back squatting. Yeah, I don't think I was using safety squat bar. I was regular back squatting. And I haven't squatted in forever. So I'm like, I think I feel pretty good. I did 2.5 plates. I'm like, okay, I think I'm going to go to 3. I did 3. On 3 plates, I felt like at the right where Paul hurt himself today, at the top part of the top part of the teardrop at the insertion. I'm like, ooh, that kind of feels weird. But instead of stopping, I'm like, I'm gonna go to 3.5. So I go to 3.5, and then I feel it fucking like really cramp up on me. I'm like, okay, I'm just gonna stop. So
I mean, that's the difference. Is like when I feel things like that, I would stop immediately.
I usually do, but I was like, I wasn't sure. I wasn't sure if it was just kind of a cramp or if it was something. And then so I'm like, fuck it, it's okay. I go to 3.5, and then I'm like, no, that's something. So I stopped. It only took me a couple weeks to like get back to normal because it wasn't bad. But I'm just illustrating how fucking stubborn we are, I guess.
That's the thing that's the frustrating part for me that I'm really mad at myself about is the fact that doing that like this is minor. This is 3 to 4 weeks, and I'm good. Yeah. But if it happened because of my ankle, which like that's the debate, is like, if I go back and try and do it again, am I going to do it again? Is something else going to go? Am I going to fucking twinge something else whenever I really start trying to stack on weight and muscle to build out my legs? Like I'm going to have to do those things. And I'm like,
can I ask a stupid?
You got to fix the ankle, then.
Can I ask a stupid question, or maybe not a stupid question? I don't know. Your legs are the best body part. Your best body part. Why are you going crazy anyway?
I'm not going crazy. That's the thing. It's nothing. Yeah. It just needs to build up the thickness of the outside of the sweep and push. And it's and I need to. They're good. They're good, but they're not
right.
They're not where they would need to be, in my opinion.
Well, you'll be back in a few weeks. You just have to. Are you going to do the leg? Are you going to do the ankle or no?
I'm going to go have a conversation with Prisk later this week and talk through like what's it really look like. He's like, Seth, he's like 2 to 4 weeks. You're up and moving on it very quickly, like kind of like a hip replacement. Like you're up, you're moving, you're on it. And then the ankle, he's like, you'll be walking on it relatively soon, relatively quickly. It was just brief text messages, but I want to go through like, what's a month look like? What's 2 months? Where am I at in 8 weeks?
They always overshoot the shit out of these two. Yeah. Like even when I had my elbow surgery done, they told me 2 months. I was back fucking normal weight in like 2.5 weeks. Like
that's what I mean. That's what I mean.
But I
want to know
6 months. It's like 6 months for what? Like, what am I waiting 6 months for? Like,
Well, it's like when they told Branch Warren 6 months and then he won the Arnold.
yeah. Like what? When they told me my elbow, they said 2 months. I literally got it done within like a week. I was straightening it again, and then a week after that, I was like, okay, I'm good, and I just started training.
I think when they give you that, that's for a normal person that's not eating the way we eat, that's not doing a bunch of drugs, it's not like doesn't do the TB 500.
Oh, and I think they also need to like cover their ass a bit and like reoccurring injury because
if you think about it, like the average person eats 2 or 3 meals, and usually they're shit. Yeah. They're not training. There's no blood flow. Like there's no circulation in their body. They're not doing any cardio. They're not taking any super sups or any fucking anything like a TB 500 or a BPC, anything like they're not doing anything. Yeah. So I think in that case, the doctor's like, yeah, it's going to take you 6 months. But I think in our case, recovery is like primarily what we do.
Well, I think like most of us if you've been to physiotherapy, like I've been after my shoulder surgery and after my first pec tear, after 2 weeks, you don't really need them anymore. You can do that stuff on your own. You just need them for the first couple of weeks to massage the area, whatever, ultrasound it, whatever stuff you don't have access to. But after that, you're just going there to work out. I can do that on my own.
Seth, another stupid question. Putting pressure on the foot to like do any kind of leg press or anything like that, that's out, right?
So, I mean, the ankle's fine.
Yeah.
It just kind of hurts. Like it's just unstable. Like whenever anybody, like any doctor, my brother, chiropractor, anything, when they get a hold of my ankle, they're like, dude, your ankle is super loose.
Yeah, yeah.
I'm like, yeah, there's nothing left. And then they check the ligaments and they check everything. And they're like, this ankle it needs reconstructive surgery.
You ever consider just wearing like some kind of brace on your ankle when you train?
So that's what I was doing. Yeah, that's why I was wearing the brace, and then I wear my boots all laced up super tight and don't let, like, I try and keep it as
rigid
as possible. And even whenever I'm walking, like my brother was watching me walk, he's like, Seth, he's like, you see your ankle just
collapse.
It just collapses on the inside. And he's like, so whenever you're posting up to do anything, any type of squat motion, any type of press, like it's applying as much weight as you're using onto your ankle in that motion. And he's like, so everything else is compensating for it because your ankle, the ankle can't take their PRP, TB, BPC, nothing's going to heal the ankle because there's nothing left to heal.
Yeah.
So that's where I'm like, fuck.
I would at least get some like thin orthotics or something to like stop your heel collapsing too.
Seth, have you ever heard of Filthy Hooligan cigars?
No.
It's interesting. I've never seen a different color paper.
Yeah.
Black market. Filthy Hooligan. I got to try it. Somebody bought it for me. So,
nice.
Okay, Mike, what are you doing for Christmas?
Nothing.
Going to a movie?
Going to a movie.
Just you and Dad?
I got told that. I didn't even decide that myself.
What movie?
Nosferatu.
Oh, fuck yeah.
What's Nosferatu?
28th.
Dracula movie.
Oh.
Yeah, me and my sister and her husband are going to see
pretty festive.
That's eventful.
This looks easy.
It looks sick.
Seth, what are you doing for Christmas?
We do all the kids stuff.
Yeah.
All the kids stuff. Do the in-laws tomorrow. Then my brother comes over on Christmas Day with his family. So there'll be like 6 kids running around the house. And
how old's your brother?
He's 36, 37.
So he's younger. He's younger than you.
Yeah, he's younger than me.
Is that the only sibling?
No, I have 2 older sisters.
Okay. Do they come over too or no?
No, no.
You don't like them?
Not anymore. Family love.
Yeah, I know it is. So who does all the cooking?
A little bit of both. We do some items. I do the ham. I always do like the meat, the protein, and then Hannah makes phenomenal vegetables.
Wait a minute. When you say you do the protein, are you just doing ham or are you doing turkey too?
Just doing ham. We're going to do turkey on the weekend.
Okay.
On the weekend, yeah.
So it's just a ham dinner. I've never seen that. Is that normal? I'm not American.
I've had it before.
Ham sandwiches. Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I usually like whenever I went to a friend's house, like when I was younger, and they were having Thanksgiving or Christmas or whatever. Usually a ham and something else.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Usually like a complimentary meat.
Yeah, usually like a ham and a roast or a ham and a turkey or something like that.
Yep.
I really want to do a prime rib. I've never done a whole prime rib in the oven. You guys ever do one?
No.
I've done one in like my slow cooker, but I've never done one in the oven.
I've done that in
good.
slow cooker.
Yeah, slow cooker is fucking great. Yeah. Yeah.
I did a nice elk roast in the slow cooker yesterday.
I don't want to tell this story, but I'm going to tell it anyway. I'm not a very religious person, so I think it's okay. But I wasn't allowed to eat pork growing up because my parents obviously are very religious. But I have a friend. Every time I went to his house, he always had a fucking ham in the fridge. It was like his mom just kept one in the fridge at all times. not like
just to tempt your face.
Yeah. You're like, if Fouad's coming over, put a ham in the fridge.
It's a real
Not-
cave.
you know?
The whole family had bets going on when you were in the cave.
it wasn't like deli meat. It was like a fucking real ham.
Yeah.
So every time I went over, and they were so like nice to me, they're always like, "Yeah, just go in the fridge, get whatever you want." Every time I went over, I'd just get a knife and fucking start slicing off the fucking ham. I'm like, I'm such a bad fucking person. This is not. My mom would be so mad at me right now, but I had to. And then I got this thing for ham now. It's fucking delicious.
Yeah, great.
I do enjoy it.
Yeah.
A real like roast ham or like fucking smoked ham is so good.
I'm gonna catch so much heat for that, but whatever. I'm not religious anyway. What'd you get your wife, Seth? Can you she doesn't watch this, does she?
No,
Okay.
No.
So
she
you
thinks it's stupid.
That's what I thought.
Yeah, my wife is stupid.
No, I got her nice pair of earrings, slippers, coffee mug. The kids got her a coffee mug, and then like a bunch of shit from Sephora.
Okay.
Like makeup things. So all the kids, they get her a bunch of stuff from there.
Do you guys know? Do you know what to buy her from
Do I?
Sephora? Yeah.
No, the kids do it.
But they know what they want. They know what she wants.
Oh yeah, yeah,
Huh.
yeah. They're in it.
Why, Paul? Why is he so thoughtful and you're not?
You know, I really lack in that department. I've been trying to work on it. And
I have text messages of what I was supposed to get.
really.
I'm
Oh,
not
you
that
get told?
thoughtful. Yeah.
Okay, that would help.
I was like, what would you like? And then she's like, I need new slippers. I'm like, okay, you can do that.
Okay, that'd make my life a lot easier.
Yeah.
Is it all like that though, or is there something that you want to surprise her with?
No,
Like, is it just a wish list that she gives you and you buy it all, or is there?
no, the earrings are the thought from the earrings, but I don't know. Throughout the year, it's nice to get stuff here and there. It's not like I'm the most thoughtful person. I think I lack in that area. I could do a better job.
I don't know, Seth. Your box that you sent us was pretty fucking thoughtful.
Man,
You guys never had that though, and it's all things I like. Like,
Yeah,
I
that's
knew
right.
you guys would like that. I knew you guys would. That's why I sent it.
put it to good use.
Ian, what's your Christmas look like?
So my in-laws are here now. They got here this afternoon, and they're here till maybe the 26th, and then they're coming to my mom's house for Christmas on Christmas Day. So they'll sleep here tonight. Tomorrow night, Christmas Day, we'll go to my mom's house. I think there's maybe 12 or 15 people there for Christmas, and then
Oh,
we'll
nice.
get there
Shit.
with my in-laws and my mom, and then we go do my dad's on Boxing Day, and my sister and my niece and her husband are here as well. So they were here.
What'd you get, Melissa?
I babysat a 5-year-old all day yesterday.
That's your gift.
That's
How'd that
what you
go?
bought her?
Huh?
That's
That's
what
your
you got
gift?
her for Christmas?
Yeah, it's great. It was good.
That's awesome.
Kids just by like noon, she was just ass naked like around the house, you know?
Who, Melissa or the kid?
It started
Yeah.
like watching movies,
How are you?
and then like shirt comes off, and then it's like you're playing, fucking games, and she's like, I'm hot, takes her pants off, then but before you know it, she's just like coloring at the table naked the rest of the day, you know?
What the fuck?
My kids never did that.
It's normal, right, guys? Right?
Paul's like, I don't think you're supposed to do that.
I don't think that's normal yet.
SJ's pants
Kid
are
was
off
naked.
as often as possible. They are
Yeah,
off.
but that's a little boy. It's different.
No,
Eh, I don't know. It's funny. because
Yeah.
he's at that age, like 4 or 5 years old, where he just thinks it's fucking. He's like, it's just normal. Like, take the clothes off, hang out. His ass is out, and he'll like rub it on his sister and be like, yeah, and then run away. It's funny as hell. It's awesome.
Maybe girls are different. I don't know. I never experienced that stage.
Your kids never ran around naked, Paul?
No, never.
Is it because you didn't allow them, or they didn't? They weren't.
Could be both. Yeah, it could be both. I never had sisters or nothing, right? So, so I don't know. For me, it's a little bit more,
Weird.
clothes on. Keep your clothes on.
Yeah,
How
I
far
mean,
away do your in-laws live, Ian?
How far do Melissa's parents live?
Yeah, from you guys.
90 minutes.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, and both my parents live within 30 minutes.
Oh, okay.
but what'd you buy, Melissa? Anything? Well, she probably watches it. You might watch this. You don't want to say.
I told you what I bought her.
You said you bought. Oh, you told me, but I don't know if you want to tell everybody.
Yeah, I bought her a vintage Gucci bag.
Oh,
nice.
sick.
Spend some money.
Where'd you find that?
Seth got excited.
Thank God my girlfriend's not watching this.
Yeah.
I love the vintage aspect.
Yeah, it's nice. It's like a 1961 Gucci. Like it's pretty cool.
Where'd you get it?
The Real.
The real.
I
So
know what that is.
like a reselling site, like
Oh.
a consignment site, kind of
The real. How do you like the REAL?
like real,
Yeah.
real world.
Oh, okay.
Real.
All right, let's take a look at this
Real
bag.
world.
Take a look at this special bag. No, not there. I don't want to go there.
That's not it, but I can't remember the exact model of it. I'd have to find it.
All right. Well, do you do anything?
It's
Do you do
like a
anything?
leather, like a dark leather bag, like suede.
Do you do anything special for her, or are you just like, here's a gift, we're
Like
good?
Special, like what?
We're good.
Wrap it
Like
up.
what?
Christmas, not a birthday.
Yeah, it's Christmas. I only do so much. Fuck that.
Christmas is for everybody. It's not about one specific person. You know,
Yeah, good way to look at it.
That's a good way. That makes sense.
Yeah, it's not about you.
it's like
Does
a
she-
family holiday, not a personal holiday. You know.
Does she know it's coming?
Well, she told me she wanted it, so I bought it.
Oh,
I wouldn't have been able to
okay.
find that on that.
Yeah.
Does she have an idea that you bought it for her, though?
Probably.
All right. All right. Well, Christmas is.
I don't care too much about being surprised. You know.
Who's cooking at your house?
Well, we're not having Christmas dinner at my house, but I'm
Right.
cooking the turkey at my mom's. I'm deep frying one.
Oh,
Oh,
sick.
Oh.
nice. I tried that once.
Done the last 2 years, so I'll deep fry a turkey, and then my what do you call your sister's husband? Is that my brother-in-law?
Yes.
Your uncle.
My brother-in-law is
Your uncle. It's not his uncle. What?
I just fucking around.
Step uncle.
he's doing a turkey as well. Like I guess he does like this spatchcock turkey where he like takes the bone out, flattens it.
Yeah.
Apparently that's pretty fucking good.
Is
So-
it shitty when two people do turkeys? Because then you're like, people are going to compare while they're there.
Well,
Yeah,
for
mine's
sure they are.
Mine's
Okay.
deep fried. It's obviously gonna be way better, so I don't care.
Both are gonna be tender.
Are the grocery stores open tomorrow?
I think so. Yeah.
Probably.
Yeah.
I gotta go buy 12 liters of peanut oil.
12
Yeah.
liters?
I tried that one year. It fucking and they're like, you're not supposed to be able to dry out a turkey if you deep fry it. My turkey was dry.
Well, you
Def-
overdid it. Wait.
I probably I overdid it for sure.
Yeah, it's only like 2 or 3 minutes a pound or something. It's like it's nothing crazy.
No shit.
Yeah.
That
Yeah,
quick.
you can do a fucking 12-pound turkey in like 40 minutes. Like
Yeah.
I've never done it.
way faster than doing oven turkeys. It's crazy how much faster it is.
And you use peanut oil? Is that the regular oil that you
That's the
use?
way to go. You can do it in like vegetable oils, but peanut is way better. Yeah. So if you don't have anyone with peanut allergies, definitely the way to go. It's more expensive. Like you'll spend fucking $150 on oil, but it's worth it. You can reuse the oil, like save it and fucking use it again.
Make
And-
French fries.
And if you do it right, Seth, it's supposed to be way juicier than an oven turkey.
Everyone I've done is like so. I hate the oil, but it's like so juicy.
Do you
moist.
use an
And
actual?
moist.
Do you use
You
an
don't like
actual?
you don't like the word moist? Why not?
Do you use an actual? Do you use an actual pot?
What do you mean?
Do you use an actual steel pot, or do you have like a appliance for it?
No, I have it's a massive steel pot.
Yeah.
That then has like a burner underneath it that hooks up to a propane canister. And
I
I
think-
do it. You got to do it outside, obviously. You can't.
I
do
think
that.
that's what I did wrong. I used like an appliance.
What do you mean appliance?
It was like a turkey fryer appliance.
Oh,
Yeah, and I'm like, I just.
no, mine's like a big steel barrel.
I know you did it the right way. You just
and then
drop it in.
sits on like a flame
Yeah.
burner.
Yeah.
Have you messed one up yet? Like caught anything on fire with it? They've been all solid.
I've had it where I put a little too much oil in the first one I ever did. So when I got the turkey in, it was like fucking spraying oil everywhere.
Yeah.
And I made the mistake of not wearing gloves to put it in, so that was a little scary. But other than that, I've been pretty good. Yeah.
Pretty lucky.
Yeah.
You just
wanna
gotta
make
make sure the turkey's really dry before you put it in there. Like the turkey can't be like slightly frozen or slightly wet. You have to like paper towel dry it and make sure it's super dry. Because if there's any moisture and you put that in hot oil, it'll fucking explode. And you have to put it in very slowly, like slow, because the fucking oil will go like crazy when you do it.
Man, how do you try?
Okay, let's go to Arnold Classic. We're going to start our first set of predictions. I think we should.
Did them already.
No,
Yeah.
well, not officially. I think we should have a rule, though. The less changes that are made, the more points the person gets.
So are we gonna
Agreed.
record how many changes they made?
You deduct points every
Yeah.
time you
Yeah.
That's a better way.
so it's deducted from your total how many times you change.
So you lose a point every time.
Complete bullshit.
What? All right, Paul, you want to go first, or Ian? You want to go first?
Did I already put my? I thought
I
we
didn't
have
write it.
them
I
saved?
didn't write them down.
Oh, okay. Go ahead. Somebody wants to go.
Okay, fuck it. I'll go. Samson, Derek, Andrew,
Ooh.
James. I want to say, fuck. Okay, I'm gonna stop there. I'll come back.
Yeah. Don't want to use up all your points.
Ian,
Mike's next.
Mike. Well, it's anybody's next. Just scroll to whoever.
Go in order.
Just the
Mike.
Mine's the
Matt?
same as yours. Mine's the same as yours, except I put Carlos in fourth.
I thought of that, eh? He's fucking.
That's crazy.
That looks nuts.
Jeez.
I didn't see the back, so I can't.
Yeah.
I know. That's my problem too. Okay. Ian.
I'll just do my Samson, Derek, Andrew for now.
Seth. Wait,
Why are they red?
because I fucked it up. Okay, Seth.
I'm in the same. Samson, Derek, Andrew.
So we're only going to get points collection like 4 or 5 after.
So how are we gonna keep score of how many changes you make?
I'm gonna make a note of every time somebody makes a change.
You're gonna make the note.
Yes, I'm gonna make the note, and I'll
So you know
screenshot.
you're gonna
I'll
lose no matter what. Paul.
Yes, I know. Yeah, make sure I write this down myself and get my own copy.
You know what? I'll
He's gonna make my own fucking notes here.
Yeah.
Well, Paul, you won, but you changed your pick 20 times. So.
Yeah.
Are we awarding points for like the winner? Are we gonna have like that added points for the
We got to do the dog collar thing for the loser, please.
This will collect points throughout the season now because we're starting a new season now. So this software will collect points throughout the season for us.
Week 1.
But we're gonna change this a little bit just because we're gonna deduct points for how many changes throughout the next 12 weeks or whatever.
Yeah, I was just yeah.
Paul, go ahead.
Okay. Samson.
Yeah.
Derek.
Yeah.
Andrew.
Yeah.
I'll come back.
I thought we were going on a roll. I
What
thought
the-
it was coming.
What the fuck?
So I was looking at old
Points
pictures.
deducted if you take too long on these picks too.
Okay. It was shot clock, and then we get to pick for you if you don't get it in time.
Fuck.
I'll go. James.
Wait. Okay. James. Yeah.
Curry, Bonac.
Curry.
Oh fuck, maybe not.
It's in the box. It's in the box. It's in the box. It's in the box.
It costs you now, Mike. Better leave it.
I forgot. I didn't see Akeem there. Fuck.
Well, Curry and Bonac beat Akeem at the Olympia.
Yeah, I know, but I like Akeem. Even those backs, fucking whatever. Come back to me.
Okay. Ian?
What? At the Arnold UK and Arnold Columbus, who placed higher between James and Akeem?
James. James was 5th at the Columbus, Ohio. Or at the Columbus Arnold.
What about in the UK?
I think you beat him there too. I think James was 4th.
I think James was 4th, yeah. Because I think it was Samson, or sorry, it was
James beat Akeem both times.
Yes.
Didn't Akeem come back to beat John at the night show in UK?
At the night show, but he didn't surpass him overall, did he?
I think John, not James.
Paul just decided to throw a different name in there than what we're talking about.
Yeah, sorry, just confuse it all. Just to
What
confuse
about Jay Cutler? I'll like that one.
Sorry, I'll just be quiet till it's my turn.
Okay, so
That-
John beat James and Akeem in Columbus.
What's
What?
that?
John was 4th, James was 5th, Akeem was 6th in Columbus.
Yeah.
Oh,
Wait,
that's
John
right.
John didn't beat James in Columbus.
Don
Yeah,
La
he did.
La
Literally
Rosa?
looking at the results right in front of
Yes,
me.
he
How
did.
about UK, Ian?
Wait, you're saying De La Rosa was fourth at the Arnold?
Yeah, Raphael was third, John was fourth, James was fifth, Akeem was sixth.
Really?
That was John's best showing of the year.
Yeah, I think James is going to be better this year, though. So
I mean, I'm having a hard time here because I was looking at pictures or this video here. I looked at it the other day of Carlos Jr. and he doesn't suck from behind.
We didn't see any pictures from behind though.
But I'm saying at this previous show here from Texas.
I don't know. That's tough to say, Seth. It's not as good as the front. That's the problem.
The front is outstanding, though.
But what I'm saying is, whenever we're talking and getting into that 5, 6, 7 world,
Yeah.
you know, it's the same as it's not the same. I think he has a better back than Akeem does.
Yeah.
If you that first video that you had up, if you let it play from behind, if you let it play a little longer, or, you know, scroll with it, it'll go to his back.
Which one?
In
That top video.
In the UK, Akeem was third, John was fourth, James was fifth.
If you
So
can
I'm
make
sorry. Say it again.
John beat James both shows, and
He
Akeem
did?
beat one of the two shows.
Shocking. Carlos was pretty amazing, man.
From the front, his lats look impressive.
well, if you can scroll, I don't know if you can on this.
I can't
There's
fast
like
forward. I can't
value.
fast forward it.
Yeah, it's crazy you could do it on the phone, but not on the.
There's no bar here for me to. It's okay. I don't mind watching it. I want to see how good he is. I mean, this is incredible. If Patrick Tour can do with him what he did with Keon, then fuck, a little bit of a lagging back might not even be a problem.
That's
His hamstrings are there.
Everything's there. It's just his back
Maybe a
is,
little bit harder, but
you know, but he hasn't. He also hasn't been on stage in like 2 years. So who knows what his back looks like?
This was last year.
This was last year.
early in the year, wasn't it?
Well, no,
see
it's
that back doesn't suck.
70.
It's not that it sucks, Seth. It's just that the front is like world class.
Yeah.
I'm not disagreeing, but I'm saying it's better than what I thought it was going to be.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Changing my picks.
All right.
And I told him I'd put him in top 3.
Wait a minute.
Personally.
What place did he come at that show though?
I think it was second or third. I don't
Second.
remember. Yeah.
Who beat him?
Andrew. didn't he?
Andrew.
Mm.
I think he was third at that show.
I think
Yeah.
it was third.
Yeah. Okay. Changing picks.
Oh, that's
No, not for the fucking initial picks. Like once our
do you
picks
mean?
are locked in.
What
Once
do you
it's
mean?
in
It's
the
already in
box.
the box, Mike.
This is when once our picks are set, you can't change.
It's
Yeah, I was
no.
causing a ruckus in the beginning, and nobody backed me up.
What do you
Mike.
mean? It's already in the box. You're changing it already.
That's why I took my
for
time.
fuck's sakes.
Bullshit.
That's why I took my time.
Well, then deduct my points and change me for him.
Okay. All right. Mike is losing.
I'm gonna
negative one.
fucking.
Okay.
I'm gonna put.
What do you want to do? What do you want to do?
Carlos third,
Oh my God.
Andrew second, Derek fourth.
Whoa.
Get balls.
You're
Fuck
gonna
all
lose.
you guys.
You're gonna lose this for sure. Mike's gonna lose the points.
Hey, if
and
I'm gonna change it, I'm gonna go out hard.
Yeah.
I think Mike just picked what he wants to see, not what's gonna happen.
He was third behind Hunter and Andrew in Texas.
Yeah, that's what I thought. Yeah. Okay, Ian, let's go.
I'll keep going if you're ready.
Yeah, I'm ready.
Want to De La Rosa,
Mike's a fucking man. He's going at it. De La Rosa.
Bonac,
Wow, De La Rosa had a Bonac is big. Okay.
Akeem, and Clarita.
Akeem and
Then
Clarita.
10.
I think I agree with that. I'll do Clarita in 10th. And I think I'll do De La Rosa 9th.
Bottom up.
I think I'll do Carlos. This is probably going to change. I'm going to get fucking humped here on the changes, but it's
Too bad.
In the box, Fouad.
Okay, I'm ready.
All right, I'm ready. That's it. I think this
Ooh.
this might have to get changed as we'll see as James and Carlos progress. But okay, Yeah, I don't. Yeah, that's tough. Okay, go ahead, Ian.
Brandon,
Yeah, that's a good one.
Carlos,
Okay.
Bonac,
Yeah.
James,
Yeah.
Akeem,
Where is he? There he is. Okay.
John, Sean.
Man, good picks.
I feel pretty good about it.
That's pretty good. Okay. Paul?
Okay. Fourth, I'm going to go Carlos.
Okay.
Fifth, Brandon. Sixth, James. Is that in the box?
Yep.
Fuck.
Okay.
7.
The names are here.
Yep. I'm going to go 7, John. 8, William.
You just fucked that.
9, Akeem.
Yeah.
9, Sean.
You said 9 Akeem.
10, Akeem.
No, you can't.
It's
You
a
said
change.
That's
a
what I
change.
said. I said,
No, that counts as a change. You already put it in the box.
God damn it. Okay, put Sean 10th.
Seth?
Samson, Derek, Andrew.
Come on, Seth. You've had a chance for all of us to go.
I know.
first.
I'm
Shot
torn.
clock.
I'm gonna.
Yeah, he gets a -1 for taking too long.
We get to pick for you after 10 seconds.
Carlo-
We're going to put Patrick Moore in fourth if you don't.
No,
Yeah,
you're
Justin
not.
Rodriguez.
Carlos, Brandon,
Wait, Carlos, Brandon.
James,
He's just copying Ian's picks.
John,
John.
That's mine.
um,
Oh, it is yours, Paul. Paul, he's copying your picks.
Mhm. That's okay, Seth. Come along for the ride. Me and you will both win this.
So far, it's the same as James. Yeah. There is Paul.
yeah. I mean, I'm actually, yeah, I am copying your picks.
You're hitching yourself to a winning horse here, Seth.
I doubt it, dude.
Take comfort in that.
I doubt it.
Take my hand. I'll lead.
Yes. I'll lead us up. Just follow me.
What are you doing here for 8, 9, 10?
William,
William,
Hakeem, and Sean.
you should have switched the last one just to piss Paul off.
I thought about switching that last one.
All right. I don't know why you're following Paul. If we go to like
I got weeks to change and points to lose,
if
dude.
we go to past
I don't know if you know
result,
if we had a pro
Past-
judge, eh?
past results, Paul's all the way in fucking 5th.
But I gave you a different avatar to change. We never did change that, did we? I don't like that picture at all, Fouad. I don't like the facial expression.
It's a
I don't like
great-
the size down physique you gave me.
This is your physique. I didn't change it.
Oh, that's not my physique. Well, the background is not complimentary, and I don't like that facial expression.
What's wrong with the facial expression?
I look like a fucking idiot. I wish you changed that picture. You always pick the worst pictures of me and you put them up anywhere. It's like this running joke.
I swear
It
to
is.
God.
It's like a running joke with you.
Can I say something, please? I swear to God, I didn't pick that. The guy who built out the site put it there. I swear on my life. But now because
Send me
you
his
don't,
email.
but now because you don't like it, I don't want to change it. What you should have said was, "I love that photo. It's my favorite." Then I probably would have changed it.
I really look like Uncle Junior from The Sopranos in that picture. I look like
told
a
you, I
decrepit
told-
little old man.
I told you do.
I don't look like that.
Okay. What was I gonna? I was gonna get into something and I totally forgot. Okay, that's the Arnold picks. Oh, for people watching, that website should be up. RealBodybuildingPodcast.com should be up and ready before the Arnold. So all of you guys watching will be able to participate in the picks and predictions and all that shit soon for the podcast. So anyway, all that and there's going to be a whole bunch of other stuff added to that site too that everybody will be able to participate in. There might be a small monthly fee because it's kind of a members thing, but it's going to be pretty cool. There's a lot of stuff going into it that I think you guys will like and enjoy. Anyway, questions. Let's do some questions. Or is there anything else?
quick.
Talk about, you see, we're gonna have a Nick Martin rematch in Pittsburgh.
All right. I don't know. I saw a picture of Nick today that looked pretty fucking wild. And I don't know if it's always like mirror pics are always the worst.
I didn't see it.
I'm going to put it up right now. His legs actually look it's probably the biggest his legs have looked in a while. Like I said, I don't know if that's a mirror thing because it was like, I think the picture was taken off the mirror.
Kyle works with
Fucking legs look good there, man.
Yeah. Sleep.
I haven't seen them like bubble like that.
Yeah.
I think ever. I mean, you can tell they're extremely full. There's literally no lines in them. He's so pumped, but I don't know. I don't know. It's gonna be it's gonna be a tough fucking showdown for both of them. I mean, Martin's proved himself as like fourth in the world, and some judges had him ahead of Derek at the Olympia, and Nick is obviously fucking Nick. So
And there's still other guys that could jump in.
And Nick's got some, I don't know, dude. It looks like I think those are going to be the top two.
Who
else could potentially jump in unless it's Derek or Andrew?
That's what I'm saying. Like someone like that, Carlos.
I can't see Andrew. I don't know if Andrew likes dieting that much.
Yeah, to diet.
I can't see him staying in shape to Pittsburgh. I don't know. I could be wrong.
Yeah,
but
maybe Carlos.
Maybe Derek.
Maybe Derek for sure.
We're making bets right now. Who are you going with?
On winning that show?
Yeah, right now.
Oh, that's tough. I want to back my boy Martin because he's my boy and he's part of the team, and I think he's fucking phenomenal. And who knows how much size he's gonna put on by then. But the other aspect is when Nick's back is against the wall, he does his best work. And his last showing was shit. And then, I don't want to say shit. He still won, but it was subpar for Nick. And then he didn't show up to the Olympia because he couldn't. So I think he's got a lot to prove. That's a dangerous Nick.
And a new coach.
Kyle's pretty good.
What's that, Seth?
Kyle's pretty good.
Yeah.
Kyle works with a couple guys in the office, and he's one of our athletes. And he worked with Aiden and the program he sent over and how he transformed Aiden, who's just he's on the thinner side of things, but just watching how he worked with him and what he did, I was impressed. As a coach, I'm excited to see what he does with Nick. Very excited.
Sometimes too, sometimes getting a new coach can spark something in an athlete too.
Yeah, for sure.
So
new approach.
People always look at it the opposite way, like, oh, he's a new coach, maybe he doesn't know his body, but I'm like, that's a possibility, but it could also be the flip side, which is like when you have a new coach, sometimes it fucking ignites something in you. So I don't know. Ian, who are you picking? Seth? Mike?
Probably Nick, but I don't know. It's going to be close. It's going to be interesting.
I pick Nick too, but I want Martin to win.
I'm picking Martin.
Put it that way.
I think I'm going to pick Martin too. You know what? Nick is going to be obviously extremely impressive because he's going to be hard as nails. It's going to come down to the waist. If his waist looks like it looked in New York, I think Martin will edge him out this time.
The only reason I gave it to Nick is because he wasn't great there and he still beat Martin. And I think if he is in a bit better condition, because his condition wasn't great and his waist is slightly better, I think it'll be tough for Martin to overcome the size.
I agree with everything.
If Martin's grown, which I don't think Martin's going to make like leaps and bounds in growth between now and May,
I think he will because he made leaps and bounds between New York and the Olympia.
Yes. I think Martin's showing in Prague was subpar. Like,
yeah,
it was. Yeah, I think he shouldn't have did it, but he should have did it. You know what I mean? But I think that if he doesn't do anything until Pittsburgh, I think the opportunity for him to edge Nick out is very, very possible.
I mean, I'd love to see it. I do think it is very possible. But if we're sitting here making bets right on the spot, I'd have to go with Nick, but only because of him beating Martin last time.
To me,
if it's a Nick that looks similar to the 2022 Arnold or 2021 Columbus Arnold, then I don't think Martin.
No, I agree with that. But I think it's going to be hard for Nick to get back there. So I'm not expecting
I do too.
As he's been. But I think it'll be a close show, and I think he'll just be able to edge Martin out just by his size and his especially like overwhelming in certain shots.
To me, it's going to come down to his waist.
Yeah,
that's what I was just going to say. I really hope if Nick keeps his waist in check, he is one of the most dangerous bodybuilders. He's top 5 every day of the week. If he keeps his waist in check, If not, that's what's pushing him out.
You know, what's interesting about this Olympia that just passed. Martin made a big jump into fourth, but you got to remember, I think, Vito barely lost to Nick, and he's going to put on more, or sorry, Martin, and he's going to put on more size. Nick wasn't there. The Olympia is going to be really fucking exciting for years to come. And I also think
Antonio wasn't there.
I don't know if I agree with everybody that I don't think Derek is done. I think if Derek's legs, I know, but I know you're saying that, Ian, but I've seen people online going, "Oh, that's it. Derek won one. He's never going to win again." Maybe, I don't know if he'll win, but I don't think that's the best. Like, I think Derek is going to come back to the Arnold looking much, much better.
It's crazy too when someone comes third best in the planet. It's something. It's like he's done. It's like,
well, I don't think.
What are you talking about?
I don't think they mean done. I think they mean like once Samson surpassed him, he'll never.
Do I think that he'll win the Olympia again? Probably not. Do I think that he'll continue to be a top 3 to 4 guy for sure?
I think
still an amazing career. Like,
I think he'll continue to push Samson. I think those two are gonna. That's gonna be the rivalry of like this generation.
Highly possible. Yeah.
Because I don't think. I mean, it also depends how far Hottie goes and how long he keeps competing. But like. Yeah, it's going to be interesting. Go ahead, Paul.
How much better can Hottie get, and where can he get better? Well, I think Derek and Samson can get better.
That's what I'm saying. Like, if Derek brings his legs back to where they were or better, that's a good rivalry. Whereas Hottie's kind of like peaked out.
Yeah, I don't see where Hottie can get any better anymore. I think his physique is as great as it's going to get.
Was I just seeing pictures of Hottie like recently looking insane? What's he doing?
I don't know. Those I'm going to pull them up. Those were on. I think I saw him on the Mr. Olympia page.
You guys see Derek's training with Cormier too?
Yeah.
Did see that.
Yeah, it's going to be a fucking interesting year, man. These guys are all like, and you know what I think it is? It's because there's still a lot of room to like do things. He looks crazy here.
I mean, how do we know this is recent though?
I don't know. I'm assuming, but
it's just been from Olympia prep. He's just posting it.
Maybe, but he looks crazy. He looks thick as fuck here.
Yeah, he looks like he did before the Olympia.
There was another one I saw that.
These are the same kind of videos he was posting before the O.
Yeah. All right.
I haven't seen before.
Mike?
Yes.
You think Nick's going to beat Martin?
I don't. Like I said, I don't want him to because I'm a big fan of Martin. But I mean, I just, like Ian said, I think if he comes in, if we're saying they're all-time best, both of them, and they're at the peak of their game, then I think a couple of Nick shots are like really fucking overwhelming.
Have you guys seen the that new show Landman with Bill?
Gonna start it tonight.
It starts slow, but it's fucking so good.
Really, I've been hearing nothing good about it.
Nothing good?
Nothing but good.
Yeah, it's awesome.
Yeah,
it is.
But I'm a huge Billy Bob Thornton fan, though.
Yeah,
like,
are you?
He's great.
Like actually.
Like Bad Santa is one of my favorite fucking Christmas movies.
It's a classic, yeah, for sure. Yeah, this comes at a good time because I need something to watch on the airplane too.
Oh, dude,
he's a great family. He's a great family man. Great family man, and has a wonderful daughter.
Yeah. What were you saying, Seth?
Oh no, the opening scene in working. Like I did safety work as a consultant in like the completion side of oil and gas world, and like you heard stories like for fracking. So you'd hear stories about West Texas, about these fucking cowboys. They'd come up and just start, and they'd be on the drilling crews, and you'd hear stories about these fucking cowboys, and then you'd meet a couple, and you'd be like, "You guys are wild fuckers."
Yeah.
So like this whole show is based in West Texas.
Yeah,
so it's awesome.
It's really good. You know that guy that does it? What's his name? Taylor? Is it Taylor
Sheridan?
Taylor Sheridan.
Yeah.
I like all his shows.
Yeah, he's become sort of
Yellowstone, Tulsa King, Landman, fucking Lioness. They're all fucking.
I haven't seen Lioness.
Roided up guy, eh?
What's that? What's that again?
In Lioness, he's like the roided up guy that's in the show.
Yeah, he's on a bunch of gas. You can tell.
Oh, is he?
Yeah, his face.
I saw him on Rogan once.
Yeah, he was on Rogan. But it's funny. All his shows have like kind of similar themes and similar music, like soundtracks to them and shit. Like, oh, you know what? It's another good one. I think is Mayor of Kingstown.
Oh, that's his too?
Oh, yeah. Mm-hmm.
I think that's his too.
It is, yeah.
Awesome.
I think that was the first one after Yellowstone.
Yeah. I love that fucking show. I'm so mad that they stopped making it. Yeah, it's great.
Huh.
Yeah, and I like the guy that's in it. The guy from Jason Bourne, the last Jason Bourne. What's his fucking name? The guy from Town.
Jeremy something.
Yeah, the guy from the Town, not Ben Affleck. His buddy.
I know a guy who's an extra in that
Renner.
show.
Jeremy Renner.
Jeremy Renner.
That doesn't help the conversation, Paul.
Sorry, just
He's an extra in what? An extra in what?
in that show.
I'm trying to figure out
What's
the guy's name. You're like, I know an extra in that show. Okay, let's. Oh, and I was a little bit right about something, and I just like to claim my Paul Award for being a little bit right.
What?
I said in a previous podcast that when I'm excited, my load is bigger, and I was mocked by my guests at the time, Ian being one of them.
I don't think I was on that one because I would agree with you.
No, that was.
He's like, I noticed it's bigger every time. Fouad. I'm amazed. It's just every time.
Anyway, I was sent some information by a fan, and it turned out to be right. So, Science.
But there's other factors involved.
There are other factors involved, but excitement is one of them.
Yeah.
So I was a little bit right.
Yes. Hey, that's all you need to be.
Just a little bit. Yeah, just a little bit. It's like,
That's all you need.
I realize that you've gotten by your whole life with just being a little bit right.
I have. I make a career off of it.
All right, let's do some questions. If you could design your own chocolate bar, what would it be and what would you call it? Ian's called Hershey's Tips. I don't know why that's called Hershey's Tips. I don't get it. Is that
41%, baby.
Is that an anal? I think it's an anal joke from like butt fucking.
Butt fucking.
All right, that might have been a little crass.
Yeah.
That was aggressive.
Yeah, well, that's what I
All right, I'm sorry. Call it anal sex. Don't call it butt fucking.
Yeah, come on,
sodomy,
man.
something like that.
Make it sound romantic at least.
Yeah. Butt fucking.
Ease it in there, man. Jeez.
Listen, this is my 5th podcast in a fucking week. All right, give me a fucking break.
Yeah.
Give me a break. What's wrong with calling it butt fucking? It's rough. It's not supposed to be. It's not romantic.
We got that part. That was
not. I mean, fuck
Sounds
that.
forced.
Here, man.
Yeah, it sounds forced when you say it
Yeah,
that
but
way.
Slam that fucker home.
Listen, I don't know about you guys, but ass sex is not fucking romantic.
no.
No,
All
it's
right.
sex.
So what are we saying then?
I'm calling it butt fucking.
We can't call it butt fucking.
I don't think that's the proper term.
Do you think it would turn a girl on less?
Yeah, like
if you said
what sounds better when you whisper it in the person's ear. One
Yeah.
butt fucked.
Yeah.
All right, for the record, it's not something I do.
Write
so
that in
maybe
your Christmas card.
Maybe that's why.
Yeah. Yeah, become a
Give a
shirt.
ticket for one
Okay.
free butt fuck.
What would you call it if you were going to entice
Yeah.
someone?
Just to do some butt stuff.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Butt stuff.
Butt
Butt
play.
stuff?
Okay. They know what it means.
Yeah.
I'm being enticing, yes.
So if you're being enticing, you're like, you want to do some butt stuff?
Butt play.
Butt play.
But if you say butt fucking, you're out.
That's okay. It's a
It's
little
never
harsh.
gonna-
Harsh. Sounds
Take it
painful.
easy.
Sounds painful now, Fouad.
Sounds like I'm in
You just-
prison.
You're just jacking away.
It's like every time I say it, it gets more harsh.
Yeah, it does. Yeah. Yeah, that's what you picture. No lube, just fucking.
Okay. Okay. I don't know how we got. Okay. Sorry. I'll re-ask the question since we got off track on that one. If you could design your own chocolate bar, what would it be and what would you call it?
Okay, I know what mine would be.
Butt foot finger.
I don't think it's that bad to say that. I just don't.
Dig it in on this, eh?
I just
Taking a stand on this.
Listen,
Yeah.
I
You're
don't-
dying on this hill.
okay, maybe because I don't partake in this exercise. Maybe that's why. But I'm like, it's gonna be fucking rough anyway. So let's just call it what it is.
Let him have it.
Don't sugarcoat it. Just tell them like this is what we're doing.
okay.
It's a little bit of a struggle snuggle, you know.
You're not going to enjoy this. This is purely for my perverted pleasures.
You're not gonna enjoy this. This is gonna suck for you.
Yeah.
Okay. Is anybody going to tell me what kind of chocolate bar they're going to make?
Yeah, I will.
What?
I would take golden Oreo and I would cover it in a vanilla coating. Maybe put a chocolate chip on the top.
What's a golden Oreo? Like a graham cracker kind of
No, the
flavor?
yellow ones. You ever see the yellow ones, the vanilla ones?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So you take that and put vanilla on it?
I'd encase it in a vanilla.
Don't they have that
Cover.
already?
They
They got white chocolate regular Oreos, but not with the golden Oreos.
It sounds like a girl on her period.
There's no chocolate. I don't like chocolate. This is a manly dessert.
Sounds very shit.
Vanilla's not manly, man.
Chocolate is for girls. I associate chocolate with women, periods.
You guys ever had a zero bar? Like a
Zero,
it's called a
no.
zero bar.
No.
Is it like
It's like a white
bar?
no. It's a candy bar, but it's called like a zero bar. It's like in a blue. Like a
is it
silver
like
wrapping with blue, but it's
like a
vanilla candy bar. It's the only one I've ever seen vanilla, like white chocolate.
Yeah.
Not a fan.
I love white
Just
chocolate.
wonder.
Not a fan. Okay.
Don't like it. Have you guys had it?
He's over here talking about the vanilla shit. So
I think
That was great.
I don't know if I like a wafer in my chocolate bar, like a Kit Kat. I love a Kit Kat.
mm.
Yeah, Kit Kat's good.
Mars bar.
Mars bar is pretty good. Snickers is good.
I just had
There's
nutcracker.
not too many bad ones.
Instead of the Reese cups, they made like nutcrackers, like little figurines of those. They're pretty good. Solid Reese.
Did you guys see that video going around?
Why are you saying Reese?
I don't know what do you call them?
Isn't it Reese's?
Reese's.
Reese? Fuck off. I can't spell it. Fuck off. Reese's, Reese.
Okay, so I had a Reese. I think, yeah. Okay.
Hey, did you guys see that video going around on Instagram? They show you an Oreo cookie, and they're like blasting it with a torch, and nothing happens to the Oreo cookie for like 4 minutes. Yeah,
Really?
it's just intact, totally intact.
Really?
They start torching it at like 1 second,
Yeah.
3 seconds, 10 seconds, 30 seconds. Nothing happens.
Nothing. It's just
Really?
totally intact still.
Do you think
Yes.
that actually means it's bad, or like,
It'd be good, I don't think.
what's that, Ian?
What are you expecting to happen to it?
That's what I'm wondering. Like, is
Melt,
that actually
break down.
bad?
Like for it to
It's on
melt and
fire.
break
Yeah,
down.
but what?
Million other cookies that would happen the same thing. It's like a cookie.
Yeah, but why would it melt? That's what I'm wondering. Like,
The
what's
extreme heat. The extreme heat, I would imagine, would melt it, wouldn't it? Or make it at least crumble and fall
You
apart.
can take a cookie and put it in the oven, and it's not going to melt on you at
No.
400 degrees for an hour. It's not going to
No.
melt.
After a while, it wouldn't just like
If you
mush
took,
through
if,
the
no,
mesh.
if you took a chocolate chip cookie, like a hard one, not a tender one, and you blasted it with a blowtorch, nothing would happen except it would go brown.
But the chocolate in it would all melt too.
Well,
Let's find out.
the chocolate chips would, but it would just turn to a brown cookie. So, like, you already have a brown.
I don't know.
I'm telling you. So if you have-
Well, you don't know.
How
Yeah,
are
I
we supposed
do.
to know that?
How do you know?
How are we supposed to know?
why the fuck would a cookie melt? Why would a cookie melt?
Go
Well,
put a
anything
cookie in your
melts.
oven right now.
Have you ever overcooked a cookie? No, it doesn't melt. It just turns brown.
Yeah.
It's hard as a rock.
Yes.
I don't know. But I don't know.
Cookies don't melt.
Like we're
What are
just
you
guessing.
talking
You don't
about?
know that.
No, I do know that. I've burned cookies before.
Yeah, but have you put them under extreme high heat?
He's so mad. about
Why
it.
is he so? Why
Cookies
is he
don't
so?
melt, bro.
Mike, why is he so?
I'm gonna
Why is he
butt
so?
fuck you.
If you put something in the
Fucking
oven
melt,
for that
bro.
long, like a
Why is he so? Why is he so stubborn? Though? He's so
I
stubborn.
just, doesn't it make sense though that you put something under extreme high heat, it melts?
No,
No,
not everything will melt.
It wouldn't melt. They would just char, if anything.
Does-
Like it's like
Paul, when you put wood in a fire, does it melt?
it burns.
Yeah, but what happens to it?
Is that melting?
Turns into like soot. Turns into nothing.
Does it
But
turn into
no,
liquid
that's
and
what-
melt?
I think
Sorry?
that might be what he's trying to get at here, and it's just a little bit of a under high heat of a flame. It didn't catch on fire. It didn't turn the soot. It didn't do any of those things. It didn't melt nothing. It just stayed the same.
Well, I mean, I'm sure if you left it under the fire long enough, something would happen. But
we could blow it up.
Maybe we should be able to experiment. We should try next time we're together.
Blowtorch.
Pro chat experiments.
Yeah. We'll start a campfire. We'll put some
That
on a
actually
stick.
might be a pretty good. That might be a pretty good segment.
how badly can we hurt ourselves attempting these?
Temperatures above 75 degrees and sunny areas typically will cause your fudged covered Oreo cookies to melt.
chocolate will melt. Yes.
Yeah, yeah. I'm trying to find this video you guys are talking about.
I just saw clips of it here and there. I think it was Instagram, might have been YouTube.
I just don't. I don't know. I'm kind of with Ian on this one. Like it's gonna burn. It's gonna turn brown. I mean, it's already brown. It's already brown.
Yeah.
But
it's
like even
not-
like the like it says Oreo on it, like nothing changed. Like it wasn't even like slightly. It didn't look like it was like
So what do you think this is like a government?
I'm sending you. I sent
I
you
don't
the
know.
video.
I just wonder what
Fouad.
like some of the stuff they're putting in food.
I sent you the
Well, it's-
video.
There's a lot of
You sent it
sugar.
to me?
Yeah, it's in your Instagram.
Okay, one sec. Let's see. I'm curious now. How high heat and how
How long?
they did this for?
It's
How high heat?
where I'm watching
How
it.
high heat?
It is amazing. It is amazing. It's pretty wild.
I just would never, in the first place, expect an Oreo to melt.
Okay, yeah, this is it.
Okay, this is not at all what you guys described.
This is 3 seconds. Okay, but I think they start going longer.
This also looks like the fakest video I've ever seen in my life.
But hold on a minute. Not like what do you expect to happen? I don't
That smoke and that fire is fake.
wait, and look.
Yeah, this is completely fake.
No,
Really?
but wait a second. Even if it's real, this one turned black. Like that's what you expect to happen. Watch it again. Watch. See how it's like brown, right?
Yep.
Wait to the third one where he goes like 3 seconds or whatever. Watch how it's like light brown here, right? Okay, look at it compared to this one. All it did was turn black.
Yeah, it melted it like it wore down and burned that bit there. Yeah.
It turned black. This one's still brown, but nothing changed, which is what you would expect.
I don't know. Maybe it's just me that maybe I was expecting something to happen.
Because you think cookies melt.
I
Under
wasn't.
extreme heat, I think they do. Yeah,
No,
Look, black, brown. It got
Yeah.
charred. It got charred.
yeah. But why do you think the video's fake?
No, I don't think it's fake. I just
Oh, no.
it's like it's not. I bet you the goo inside is melting, and then it's a black thing to begin with, so it's not going to show it. If this was a white Oreo, this would be completely charred on the outside, but it's already black.
But Paul expects it to melt.
Yeah, I did. Yeah, or at least to crumble.
That's why.
I just thought it will start to fucking fall apart.
I mean he's torching the fuck out of this Oreo.
Yeah.
Like, how long is he going on this one?
30 seconds.
Holy
Let's see.
fuck. Fucking wood's gonna burn off. Everything's burning.
I mean, this one's a little shocking. I would expect something more of a breakdown than this.
I wouldn't.
Well, I just like. Oh, actually, wait.
Oh, it
that's-
actually did catch fire this time.
Yeah. I think you guys embellish.
Maybe I didn't watch the video all the way through.
I think you embellish your story a little bit.
I think I just watched the first 10 seconds of the video.
Yeah. You're like,
Holy
guys,
shit.
guess
Yeah.
what I saw?
Fucking crazy. I can't eat Oreos no more. I still eat Oreos though.
Favorite underrated physique?
In open bodybuilding or what?
Yeah. No, in fit model. Chris Cormier.
That's a good pick.
Of all time?
Yeah.
Well, Chris Cormier was a great
I
bodybuilder.
can't say he's under. Yeah,
Yeah,
like, how-
I don't
what's
think-
underrated. How's
When you-
underrated supposed
I'll
to
tell
be?
you. I'll tell you why I think it's underrated. When people talk about the '90s, you never hear him say Chris.
No.
You hear him say Flex. You hear him say Kevin Levrone. You hear him say fucking Sean
Asher.
Ray. You never hear him say Chris.
I'm going to go Gustavo Bedell.
Oh, great pick.
A good one. That's a good one. And plus, if you think of Chris too, and you think of like the early 2000s, the guy was second place to Jay Cutler like fucking 3 times at the Arnold. He was second to Flex Wheeler a couple times at like the Ironmans. Like he's got a crazy record. Nobody ever talks about Chris.
Yeah, Gustavo won the challenge round, bro.
Yeah.
He
Yeah.
did. Remember that.
Anyone, Seth?
Guy that I mean I was a big two couple, both from overseas, that Pavel Yablonski.
Okay. I
And
beat him.
then,
I beat him once.
And then you remember Tommy Thorvidson,
Yes.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
shredded
Yeah.
glutes,
It was
hard
good,
as nails. Yeah.
Yeah. There's a few of those guys I can name. The European guys are always underrated from back in the day because they get a lot more, like European guys get a lot more press nowadays than they used to.
Mhm.
So there's a lot of guys, like Ronnie Raquel, you could pick out.
I was just gonna say,
Yeah.
who's the other German? Ronnie Raquel.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
If Paul supports Theo as much as he says he does, would he subscribe if Theo made an OnlyFans?
No, I don't do OnlyFans.
No?
No.
Okay.
Draws the line.
Yeah.
If you were married, if you weren't married, would you
Yeah,
subscribe?
he'll just text him and ask him for nudes.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah. I would just spend $10 a month.
We'll just Google Theo Laguerrier OnlyFans nudes delete.
Why spend the $10?
Have any of the guys experienced a herniated disc? And if so, what did they find were the best approaches to healing? I have two, and a inversion table is the best fucking therapy for it.
Yeah, I like
Sorry, Paul. Just for two things: for prevention and for correction. I guess would be. I don't know if that's the proper word, but both ways. Like if you don't have if you're prone to having a bulge disc, it's good to do it when you're totally fine to prevent those things from happening. And if you are suffering from one, it will help correct it. Go ahead, Paul. Sorry.
The one thing that my chiropractor does, it's the best thing that whenever I got lower back problems, he puts me on this traction table, and he moves
same
my
thing.
hip.
That's
Yeah,
the thing.
but he'll dig his elbow in my wherever the tightness is
So
while
just
he's
active release while he does it. Yeah.
Yeah.
But they're doing the same thing. Like an inversion table is a cheap man's way to stretch out your spine.
decompress it.
Because you can't, the only time your spine is stretched out is when you're slightly inverted. Like if you're laying down, your spine's actually not relaxed.
Right.
When you're slightly inverted, and you don't have to go all the way upside down. Like even if you're like 50, 60%, you're getting some stretch in the spine. The traction table does the same thing. They're just pushing your legs down, or if they put you in the one where the hooks are under your armpits and it pulls your hips down.
Yeah, I never had that one.
You can't really traction your like cervical or your like lumbar. You can't really traction your thoracic spine at all. Then
Your thoracic is the middle part of your spine, correct? Yeah.
that's where an inversion. If
Rotation.
you had like a herniation in like your thoracic, that would be more useful. You can traction your neck and do chiropractic work, and same with your lumbar to a degree, but thoracic you can't really.
But I think, and you can go. I'm not an expert in this, so I don't know for sure. But I think when you do an inversion table, it's supposed to stretch your entire spine.
That's what I'm saying. An inversion table is the only
Yeah.
thing you would really have at your disposal for thoracic.
Yeah. Listen. Anybody with back problems, it's a fucking great investment because it costs like $300.
Yeah.
It's like $300. So if you go to a chiropractor, it's like $60 a visit at least. Where you can buy this fucking thing for $300 and you can use it every day for 5 or 10 minutes and you're totally golden. Favorite sauces if you had to pick one to put on everything you eat?
Sriracha.
I was big on that for a while, and I got sick of it.
This is a tough one for me.
I'd probably go Frank's.
I was gonna say Frank's, but I love ketchup, man. I don't know if I can do without ketchup.
Yeah.
Yeah. If I got to go with one, I'm going ketchup. I do love the Cholula.
Oh,
I've never had it.
no, me either.
Really?
I
Is it
put that over Frank's every day of the week.
Really?
Really?
Mhm.
Is it spicier though?
No, I mean, it's got some heat. It's got a kick.
I don't. The thing I like about Frank's is it's like a little bit of heat, but it's not doesn't ruin my food because I'm not like I don't like hot food like that.
Spicier the better.
Yeah, Ian's crazy like that. I'm
Yeah.
not. I like it mild.
Yeah, I gotta go ketchup.
Yeah, ketchup.
Staple.
Mike, you're probably gonna go ketchup too, right? You're a ketchup freak.
Yeah. But a close second for me is I don't know if you guys have had it, the Flavor Gang, those sauces.
Yeah, I had
you guys
some
had
of them.
those?
Yeah, I've had
Yeah,
some
fucking
of them.
The honey mustard one, honey bish
Yeah.
or something.
Yeah.
Buddy, that shit with ketchup.
Really?
Unbelievable. If you like, you
Your own
gotta like, you
creation.
gotta get a base layer of the honey mustard,
And then
like
put
enough
ketchup
to
on.
like coat the bowl, and
Yeah.
then you like drizzle ketchup.
You're
It's
stressing out.
fucking-
You're stressing out Ian as you speak. He's so anti condiments because he's a fucking freak.
I can't eat anything without a condiment.
You ever get any condiments in?
Dude, I told him I put ketchup on my eggs. He's like, "You're a pussy. You're a pussy."
I literally use condiments on every meal I eat of the day.
Yeah, but not a lot. And
Not a bottle like us.
Yeah.
people that are like over ketchupers is like a super weird like
there you go. That's it. Look how angry he's getting.
putting ketchup on everything. I'm like, what are you fucking 8? You know, like that's
See, look, if you just let him go, he gets more wound up. He's like,
You ate.
I think condiments are great, and I use them on all my.
he was
meals.
watching a guy.
Ketchup is the one that is weird to me.
It bothers you, yeah, I know, because guy was on with us, and he was eating eggs, and he puts ketchup on his eggs, like I put ketchup on my eggs.
I would put ketchup on eggs too, but you people like fucking like just you're eating ketchup. Like
Yeah, that's
You
what
guys
guy.
tried
So
the-
that's what guy did. Guy showed his plate, and it was like ketchup, like all over.
Really?
And Ian got so fucking mad at him. He's like, "What are you, a fucking girl? What are you?"
Have you guys tried the Flavor Gang Sriracha Maple?
No.
I have it.
I have. Yeah.
That's fucking good. If you
Really?
like Sriracha, that you love that. It's fucking sweet.
Huh.
And I don't even like heat. I can't handle any heat.
Do you have a code you want to drop, Mike?
No, I'm just so pumped about those sauces. I waste so much money on them. I'm like, I waste money on that shit.
I tried them. You know what it is for me with sauces, other than Frank's Red Hot and Frank's. I could only use them for a certain amount of time, and then I got to change them.
Oh yeah, I was like that for a bit.
I go like Diana sauce and shit like that. Like I'll eat it for like
And
a month.
it's just chicken and rib. That's fucking delicious.
Yeah, but even
Yeah.
that, like I'll do it for a couple months, and I'm like, I gotta try something else now.
Yeah, I got like that with sriracha. I went nuts on it for like a couple years, and then now I don't even want to. Yeah,
Have you tried the Nando's garlic aioli?
nope.
No.
The Nando sauce? Oh,
Oh, I love that. Nando's. I like.
yeah.
Oh, that doesn't make you a girl. Ketchup does.
Because Nando sauce is like a piri piri chicken. You get it extra hot.
Oh, so it's hot. It's masculine.
Yes.
That makes you sweat.
Badass.
That makes you sweat. Gives you heartburn.
Yeah, see this, would you get a 3-year-old child putting Nando's extra hot on their fucking eggies, you know?
Eggies.
You going scrambled eggs?
Eggy.
You're fucked, dude. What kind of pants does Seth wear?
None.
I think
Pantless right now.
he's not wearing any pants.
I wear the pants they're probably asking about are the Kuyu pants. They're the Kuyu's a hunting brand. They're like a functional hunting company.
Yeah.
And they're Kuyu katana pants.
How do you spell that?
Kuiu.
1 second. Is he talking about these pants?
Yeah.
Oh, those are nice.
What are they called?
Kuyu. Kuiu.
You got pockets on the side, Seth?
Yeah. They're functional. They're
got a carabiner clip on there or no?
I like pockets. I got a lot of stuff.
Fucking Paul.
I do. I like pockets. I like deep pockets.
Attack
Why?
pants.
Wait
Are
a
they
minute.
attack pants?
Okay.
I hate it when my shit falls out and I sit
Hey,
down in your car.
hold
for
on.
that.
I got a question. I like cargos too. I know we both like cargo pants, but I've literally never used the side pocket.
I will.
What? Really?
Yep, I'll use it.
When?
I don't. It's not my go-to, but I will use it as a secondary
That's where he
pocket.
puts his weed.
Yeah, Mike knows.
Okay,
Yeah.
now I get it. Okay, now I
I
understand.
Yeah.
exclusively wear pants now that have zipper side pockets. So like every pair of Jim Reaper's pants, all the pants have, all the regular pockets all zip up. I won't wear them if they don't.
Really? Yeah, because you lose stuff, eh?
Well, it's like
What
you're
are
sitting in the
these-
car, your phone falls out of your pocket, and fucking like I just put everything in, I zip it up, and I don't worry about it.
Is this like an old
What are
man?
these
is this like
attack
an old
pants
man
like,
thing?
Seth? Do you have a pair of these attack pants?
Yeah, the attack pants are a little thicker. The katana pants are the stretchy and super comfortable ones. They're like I got a pair when I went hunting a few years ago, and then I was like, I'm going to buy more of these.
Get
Well,
these,
I got
Paul.
camo.
Get these,
You got
Paul.
camo. I've been looking
Paul-
for a nice pair of camo pants.
Paul, you love camo.
I love camo. No one makes them anymore. I don't know why.
Katana.
Because it's gay. That's why.
It's not gay. It's tactical, Fouad.
Nobody makes camo anymore. I wonder why.
Back into that, you didn't know?
It's not back in. It's in if
It's
you're
coming.
it's in if you're hunting.
When it
Go to
comes
the-
in, I'm ready.
Go to the gym in camo pants. Fuck off.
I used to all the time, and people stopped wearing them all of a sudden.
I did too, because there was a period of time where it was like okay, but that went
Camo
away,
is
that went away
back-
pretty quickly.
Camo's
Sneak up
back
on
in
you.
a huge way.
Yeah,
Huge
it is.
way.
Not in the gym. It's not.
Oh yes,
Not
it
the
is.
gym, but
They
in,
never
like,
left.
in like
You
cool
go ahead.
culture, it's like huge now. Yeah,
Really.
So
All right.
all the
Oh, see, I'm
all the-
sheltered. I didn't know this.
you'll see
Yeah.
like good-looking girls wearing oversized camo pants with like a fucking tight top. Yeah, it's like a thing.
That's different.
You just said camo wasn't cool. I'm talking about camo.
That's different. The hot girl can wear anything. Paul can't wear camo pants.
I can wear camo pants, Fouad.
If-
I can
if
definitely
Paul
pull off
wore-
camo pants.
if Paul wore-
I can wear them. I can wear them.
Don't tell me I can't wear camo
Oh my
pants.
god! I'm gonna buy you camo pants for your birthday
I'll buy myself camo pants. I just went to access the website.
for Christmas. That's your Christmas gift. I'm gonna get you some camo pants.
Sneak up on you.
Let's go up to big sizes too. There's fat waist 46. That's crazy.
Okay.
Big old boys. Katana pants.
Oh,
Those are the ones.
Why does this keep fucking going around in circles on me? I hate when it does that. Biggest meal you ever consumed from memory. How the fuck can anybody remember that? Probably that 2-pound burger I ate at that restaurant for fucking a
was
YouTube
there for
video.
that.
Yeah, that was disgusting.
yeah, it was.
I mean, I guess if you classify it as one meal, probably when I ate all those chicken sandwiches on my YouTube,
How many did you eat?
8 or 9.
Really?
Full size ones, like not the little like McChickens.
Ooh.
No, and some of them were like the Popeyes or KFC that were like big
Big.
fuckers. You know?
You ate them in a row?
That's impressive.
That's yeah.
Honestly, the worst. I would eat 6 of those fucking hot chips in a row before I would do that again.
Really?
It was terrible. My
It probably,
stomach,
probably took forever.
That sounds
for your
like a
stomach
bet.
to-
It sounds like a bet, Ian.
Sounds like a challenge.
Let's make a bet. I got a bet. Who can eat? If I can eat 9 of those chicken sandwiches before Ian can eat 6 of those chips.
I could put 6 of the chips in my mouth at one time.
Yeah, but it would be way worse for you.
Yeah, but it just I
Think
think
about-
It would just be a way. It would just be a way to get you to put 6 chips in your mouth.
Yes.
That's what I was trying. That's what I'm getting at.
Oh, this is really tough.
I think the repercussions of that for my like gastrointestinal.
Oh my god, it'd be fire coming out of your asshole.
Oh man.
I never did the one chip. Did the one chip fuck you up? Fuck your stomach
No,
up?
but I prepared for it like quite thoroughly. Yeah.
Dude,
Really?
Ian made it look boring. He like fucking ate it and sat there, and we're like, "What is this? This guy's not even fucking."
He just drooled a bunch and then
Yeah, he
he's
spit a
oh,
couple
it's okay
times.
now. It's fine.
No, you got to eat like I talked to a few people that done before. You got to eat like a really big fatty meal like an hour or two before. So we went to Cheesecake Factory and I ate like a fuckload of food. Like just
This is listen, Seth. This is the problem with stuff like this with Ian. The motherfucker will research how to make it easy, and then he did it. Most guys won't eat anything. Most guys won't eat anything. They'll eat the chip and then they'll drink a bunch of water and they're fucked. This fucking guy like looked up all the right things to do and he breezed through it.
Let me preface this. There's a difference between making it less spicy, which I did nothing, versus making it so that you don't have fucking digestive destruction for a week later. That's not making the spice easier for me. That's just preventing further things later. And that's not the point of the chip is the spice, not to fuck your digestion up for 2 weeks.
No, I was waiting for your digestion to be fucked.
No, I mean, I didn't do anything. I just sat there. I didn't drink any water, any milk, nothing. I just sat there and did nothing.
Dude,
yeah, you knew better, right?
Seth, you should have seen it. This motherfucker literally sat there with like a garbage pail between his legs and just he would drool a bit and spit and he's just staring at us. He's like, it's not that bad. Like, what the fuck is going on right now? This is not
bad for like 15 minutes, but then it like started to be like not so bad. But it's by far the hottest thing I've ever eaten. But the thing with spice is it's like it's not going to kill you. You just
I was just going to say that.
Actually,
yeah.
it did kill somebody, didn't it? That chip?
Yeah, but that's because he was probably a fat
pussy.
idiot that like had a
Well, still, it killed somebody.
But yeah, I mean, if you just go into it being like, I will be fine, and just sit there and be like, yes, it's spicy, but like it's fine, then it passes. It's like not a big fucking deal. Yeah. If people panic and then they start like drinking water and fucking even milk, like people think like milk helps. Milk makes spice worse every single time.
Well, why would milk make it worse?
It's fucking 90% water.
Yeah, I know.
Why would that make it better?
No, because it's supposed to be. Isn't it supposed to be like an antacid?
Like coating, kind of like.
Yeah.
Yeah, but it's not enough. Like the percentage.
Yeah. No, I know.
You need to drink like 99% fucking fat cream, which doesn't even exist. You know?
Yeah. I thought
even whole milk is only like 3.25%. The rest is fucking water. You know.
What if you drink like some antacids, like Pepto Bismol or something?
Well, I drank a third of a bottle of Pepto Bismol like 10 minutes before I did.
Yeah, remember that? Don't you remember?
Yeah, I do remember that. Yeah, sorry.
Shit was black for a week.
My shit was black for like 4 or 5 days. Yeah,
It's worth it.
So, but I prepared. My stomach was fine. Yes.
Yeah.
Can Paul name the highest peaks in the world and his biceps don't count?
Is it Mount Everest is the highest one, or
I don't know. You're the fucking
Mount St. Helen?
geography expert.
Mount St.
Yeah,
Helen.
No, don't answer for him.
Did you just say Mount St. Helen?
no? I said
Yes, you did.
Mount Everest.
No.
Yes, you did. Come on, Paul. You're the geography expert.
Mount Everest. I'm going Mount Everest.
Okay.
That's number one.
What do they call it? The summit when you reach the top?
Highest peak in.
Yeah, this is the top of any.
They're all in the Karakorums. They're all in the same region.
Mount Everest is the highest.
Yeah. And it's what, like 9,000 meters?
Almost 9,000, just shy of it.
Yeah, then the K1 or K2. Yeah, I remember that from the. Remember? Did you guys watch that thing with the guy that climbed all of them?
I did.
13 peaks or whatever.
Is that the guy
No.
that died or no?
I don't think he died.
No.
A lot of those guys do die.
I watched one with a guy that does it like freehand, like he doesn't fucking use any.
Oh no,
Okay.
that's Alex Honnold. That's free solo. That's different.
Okay, sorry.
He's not climbing mountains like these. No.
Yeah.
That's a strange obsession, eh?
once a year I go down this like rabbit hole on YouTube of watching all the shit from the mountains and all the like 8,000 plus meter peaks and like watch these videos and I like get in my head, I'm like, I'm gonna fucking do this, and then I realize that
James did Mount Kilimanjaro.
Yeah, Kilimanjaro's though like
no, I know it's not the same. I get it.
Like a hike, you know.
But it's still, well, I don't know if it's classified as a hike.
Yeah, you're not. I don't think you're doing like mountaineering climbing like this. It's not high enough that it's covered in snow.
So how long would it take someone to get to the top of Everest on average?
Depends how fast you climb or how, because a lot of it is like finding windows and weather. So like I don't think it takes to get to just like the
still. Hey, this is still 5,000 meters, Ian.
Yeah, 5,000 meters above the plateau base. Yeah,
that's still big.
Yeah, but like you can see, it's like
it's not Mount. I know it's not Mount Everest, but that's still a big deal for someone for guys like us.
No, that would be sick to climb for sure. Yeah.
Yes.
How difficult is Mount Kilimanjaro? Fairly difficult yet achievable challenge for the average person.
Yeah.
How many climbers have died? 10. That's not that bad. Well, I mean, out of 30,000 people that have gone.
You want to see a crazy mountain? It's in the same
per year
at Annapurna.
What's it called?
Anna, A-N-N-A. Perna.
There it is. Yeah, it's right here.
Right there.
Yeah, this mountain is the fucking like.
It's 8,000, just under the.
But I think with this mountain, if you look at it, there is Annapurna. I think this is like 30% of people that climb this mountain die.
Oh. Why is it so steep?
It's just like the hardest one of all that Karakoram region to
Everest. Although climbing Mount Everest, as in the movies, documentaries, comes with the risk of death, it's safer than climbing Annapurna with a smaller fatality ratio. Fatalities
isn't that dangerous.
Fatalities in mountaineering range from 1% to 2% on Mount Everest.
Like, how do people die? Like, do they like
elements?
25%.
K2 is 25%. Fuck. This is 38%.
Oh my God.
You know, I wonder why people do stuff like that. You know that fucking road I took in Texas that I rode recently? When you get on the road, there's a sign at the very beginning of it that says 22 fatalities this year.
But imagine climbing a mountain where you know that like
38%. Yeah.
Almost half the people die.
Yeah.
Your odds are not good.
Yeah, but this is what I'm saying, even on like a closer scale to home. There's a road, and I'm sure motorcyclists will know, it's called Tail of the Dragon. It's in the Appalachian Mountains, I think. And it's like such a high fucking death rate, but still every motorcyclist goes there. It's like a rite of passage.
Yeah.
And I'm like, it's the same kind of thing. It's like, why do people do stuff if they know they're going to fucking die?
Like, there's some pretty sick YouTube like documentaries on teams that climb Annapurna and shit. These guys are fucked, man. Like, you watch the videos of like what they go through climbing this, and you're like, you're absolutely fucking insane. But like ones like Everest, I think like even the hike from like the towns in Nepal or like wherever, getting into like the base camp is like days to weeks of just like hiking through the fucking flats before you get to base camps, and then it's like there's multiple base camps up the mountain, you know. Like a lot of it, like I said, is just waiting for good weather.
How to approach a girl from the gym?
From behind.
From behind. Just would go up behind her, whisper in her ear, "Do you want a butt fuck?"
That'll work.
No, I'm going to say cardio is the best bet.
Like go do cardio next to them.
Yeah, if I was gonna talk to a girl, I wouldn't do it while she was training. I would wait till she was like walking on a treadmill or something.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then race her. Stand beside her, start racing.
Challenge.
I just look over and be like, "How fast are you going?"
You're slow as shit.
No, I mean, I think approaching a girl while she's training is not a good idea.
I think if you want to do it while she's training, I think it should just be like a slight thing of like giving her a small compliment on one thing just in passing, like, oh, like really like.
Yeah, just setting it up for later.
Yeah, like, oh, I really like your tits. See you later.
Yeah. Tits, bitch.
Your ass looks great in those pants. And then walk away.
Sick tits. See you in the change room.
Big fucking camel toe. You know?
I'm being serious. Cardio or like trying to meet on the way out, maybe. That would be those would be
time
your exit. Stalker at the front door and wait for
her to just wait and then like follow her out. No, I don't know.
Follow to her car.
All right, well, fucking
hey.
Okay, Mike, Suave.
Knock on her car window.
What's your advice?
I already gave you my advice. It's coming behind them until they got nice tits.
Seth, Any advice for these young men trying to pick up women?
Dude, good luck. Good luck. No, I think the cardio the cardio thing is the route I would take.
Just be really handsome and really funny, and it'll all be okay.
Or have a lot of money and then you're set.
Yeah, but that's hard to show at the gym, you know?
Not really, because when she walks out and you're getting in your fucking Ferrari.
That's true. So you wait until you see her leave, and then you go and make sure you get in your car.
Just go like, boop, boop. And then you're just like, oh.
Just drop your Ferrari key. Oh.
Yeah. Should I let my girlfriend's dog stay in the room while we go at it? She says it's just a dog.
If it's on the floor, yes. If it's in the bed, that's fucking whack.
Yeah, definitely.
I agree. I agree 100%. Mike's not saying anything. I think he fucks with the dog. In
the I don't let the dog in the room. They're out.
Oh, they're not in the bedroom at all?
No.
Really?
It's a distraction. They're going to do weird shit.
So you're not weird. Get out of here.
Actually,
look at this fucking thing behind me. Now she's passed out, but she's been fucking spazzing out all night.
You know what? Mike's right. I remember, there's a distraction that could be had. I remember they start on the ground, and then like if things start going, then they like next thing you know, your dog's like resting his head on the side of your bed, and you're kind of looking over, and he's staring at you. It's fucked up.
No, it's weird.
Yeah.
I had a dog.
If you were kissing during sex, you wouldn't notice.
Yeah, why? You kissing the whole time you're having sex?
Yeah, I'm just there the whole time.
Passionate love making.
Fucking Lance romance over here.
You missed the other podcast.
I got fucking roasted. Thank God I got some men on this podcast with me. I got fucking roasted by the fucking 3 gay guys fucking on the other podcast because I don't make out every time I fuck.
Well, you're married for a while, Phil.
With no kissing.
There are times
down to business
when you just get down to business. Not every time is a makeout session.
Sometimes your breath isn't fresh to be kissing, anyways.
But that's not why, Paul. Come on.
No, I don't like it.
Get that shit out of here.
I mean, Seth, let's go around the horn. Are you making out every time?
I mean, not every time, like 9 times out of 10, yeah. But then every now and then you get out of the fucking shower and I'm in it.
Right.
You're going over.
See?
You going over.
9 times out of 10 I can agree with, but I feel like Fouad's batting like 60-40.
Yeah.
I'll give you that.
Now, but
60-40 in favor of not kissing.
Yeah. Now, is that indicative?
No.
Is that indicative of the length of your relationship, though?
Yes. Yes, Paul.
So, but I disagree.
Yes, Paul.
I think it does.
I promise you, if we talk to these guys 10 years from now, there'll be different fucking answers.
100%.
I've been with my wife almost as long as you guys.
Doesn't matter. Wait till you get older.
Doesn't matter.
Doesn't count yet. You're old enough.
Okay. How long you been with your wife?
12 years, 13 years.
Okay, that counts. Oh. Well, Ian's a romantic. He's gay like that. I don't know.
I'm trying to make babies here, bro. I got to kiss every time.
Sometimes you're fucking spooning and it just slips in and you just keep going. You don't fucking, I don't be like, wait, turn over. Let's make it first.
It's hard to kiss from behind.
Yeah, I mean, I kiss her neck and stuff, but I'm not like making out.
I can't even remember the last time I had the entire, No, I guess you're right. Maybe once in a while, but I'm with Seth where it's 9 out of 10.
Yeah, I'm far less.
It depends what your how your sexual activity starts on a regular basis. Like, everybody has a kind of a way they start. So it depends how your sex starts.
Yeah.
You just pull your pants down and be like, what do you think of that? I'll be like, hey, what's up?
Come sit on it. Come sit on it.
What do you think of this?
Oh my God.
You want to suck this?
hit the kitchen counter with it.
Oh my God. I've done that. That's so bad.
We all have. Don't act like you haven't.
Yeah.
I'll give you 60-40 on the plus side. That's where I'm at.
Yeah, what if you make out with her
Slightly
box?
above average.
Does that count?
What's that?
What if you just make out with her box? Does that count?
Yeah, I do that. That's 10 out of 10 for me.
Yeah.
So you're considerate.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Listen,
It's lips on lips.
Lips are lips. I'm making out every time.
Box every time. I'll let it slide then.
Well, of course. That's like that goes without saying. All right, we'll do a bodybuilding one. At the peak of your career, how much water did you guys drink throughout the day?
None.
2 gallons.
2 gallons. Me 2 gallons.
Was that 8 liters then? I would try to use, I think if I remember correctly, back in those days, if it was pre-contest, I would go more, like probably like 8 to 10.
Drink 2 gallons on a regular basis?
Well,
Yeah, I
if
did do
you
it on a regular
if
basis.
you include if you include everything like shakes
and
like
everything.
yeah. Yeah.
What do you drink now, you think?
4. Maybe.
4? That's probably pretty healthy though, isn't it, for an average?
I think probably 3 or 4.
Yeah.
Gallons?
Should,
No,
liters.
Liters.
Oh,
Sorry.
fuck.
Sorry.
so like 1 gallon a day,
Like
basically.
either a little under or 1 gallon a day. Yeah. That's
Yeah.
probably what I'm at now.
That's probably what I'm around to.
When I'm eating right, which has been pretty good the last couple weeks, but when I'm not eating right, it's like fucking 3 bottles of water.
Yeah.
500 milliliters a day.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I still eat like a pretty consistent 5 meals a day, so I drink at least like 750 mils per meal.
Yeah. Yeah, but that's what I'm saying. Like that's going to add up to what, 4 liters?
Yeah.
So you're at a gallon. You're at a gallon
plus,
a day.
Plus, I have like a liter before I eat any
Train.
food in the morning, and I drink a liter when I train. So yeah, I'm probably drinking 6 liters a day.
That's what I'm saying. So 8
Gallon and a
liters,
half.
8 liters when you're in your prime's not unheard of. Ian?
Not on a regular basis. I don't think I was drinking that much. I mean, maybe 7 liters. Yeah.
If you're drinking 6 now, I can't imagine
Well, I'm
when
drinking
you're.
the same now as I'm talking about. Like it's probably the same.
Oh, okay. Worst gear related side effect.
Dick.
I was
Crippling anxiety.
I was just gonna say that. No, it's funny because everybody talks about like gyno or fucking acne or whatever. I'm like, no, the fucking anxiety and fucking dick issues with DECA are probably the worst.
Yeah, but like, who cares about dick issues? Because like, there's just Cialis, so just like take it.
I was more the anxiety that bothered me. Like the DECA,
I would put anxiety number 1.
Yeah.
And honestly, I don't like that now for the rest of my life. I'm completely covered head to toe in hair.
Yeah, never thought
I
of
don't.
that.
You know what? I did along like when I
I
was.
have to shave my shoulders and back and the back of my arms and everything.
Me
for
too.
the rest of my life now, and I hate.
You know
that.
what though, Ian? I did a lot of lasering when I was like.
Yeah.
in
Yeah,
my
that shit doesn't work though.
It does.
Really?
It just makes it come in later.
This is the thing. My hair still grows, but when it comes in, it's thin. Like it doesn't bother me at all.
Yeah. You probably get like I do, Ian. I get itchy when my fucking hair starts growing back. I fucking hate it.
I hate how it looks, so I want to keep it trimmed. But
Yeah, that I still.
It looks like shit too.
Yeah.
Well, like, I'm like I have dark hair on my body, but I'm like light skinned. So like I look like a fucking dad. Like it looks terrible. You know?
Yeah.
Look at that.
Does anyone else? Oh, this is a good question. Does anyone else on the podcast like Arby's?
Oh, I haven't had that in years.
But do you like it?
I used to like the roast cheddar. Was it roast beef and cheddar?
I think Arby's is the most underrated fast food place.
Yeah.
It's the one that everybody loves, but nobody orders.
Nobody thinks of it when it comes time to order food.
Love a good chicken cordon bleu from Arby's.
I do remember though, their sandwiches. I get diarrhea every time from their fucking sandwiches. Every time. I don't know what it was, but I fucking
Keeps you coming back.
keeps you lean too, Mike.
Yep. It's fiber.
Goes right through you.
Yep.
In and out.
It's nothing. It's net 0 calories.
If you could turn a bad carb into a clean carb you can eat during prep, what would it be? Doritos.
Donuts.
Oreos.
Yeah.
Donuts is a good one.
Donuts, yeah.
I do like the Doritos or the pretzels. I love pretzel rods. I love them.
I'd love to be able to eat a bag of Doritos every night. That would make me very happy.
I never eat them. That's my favorite chip.
Sorry, go ahead, sir.
No, I was gonna say that's my favorite chip, Doritos.
Have you guys ever tried those things, Takis? I think that's how you pronounce it. TAQI.
Isn't that like a Dorito kind of thing? Or no?
It's kind of, but they're extremely
How did you spell it?
TAQI. I think is how they spell it.
KI.
Takis.
Yeah.
I don't think so. I don't think so, Paul.
I was in Mexico. I think in Mexico they spell it differently. But the nice thing about them, you can't eat too many because they're so fucking spicy. You can only have like 10 to 20.
I find them really addictive too. Is the fucking flaming hot? What do you call these fucking?
You really like spicy shit, eh?
What do you call flaming hot fucking Cheetos?
Yeah.
Cheetos.
Oh
They're
yeah.
so addictive. Yeah.
Cheetos are addictive just in general. I just don't order. I don't buy them. But when I do, I'll go through a whole.
Is it super fucking gay to say that I love Sun Chips?
Oh, I like Sun Chips.
No, Sun Chips are good.
Yeah, they're good. Yeah,
I think it's a little gay, but they're good. It's like
little
like
tomato one. It's good.
It's kind of like like someone who's environmentally conscious chip.
Why?
I don't know why. It's just I associate it with that.
Doesn't make any sense.
I don't know why.
From years ago, they looked like it. Whenever they first marketed them, that's what it was.
Because the bag,
Yeah.
It's
Yeah.
healthy.
Okay, that's why.
yeah, that's why it's the bag.
It's environmentalist chip.
I was just frozen there for like 2 minutes.
Why didn't you go to the Olympia those years you qualified but didn't go?
Stupid.
I was scared. Not that's kind of a simplistic way to. I didn't think I was ready. I didn't think I was good enough. So I'm like, I'm going to wait till I'm better. And then that never happened. Because I was just like, do I regret it? Yeah. Yeah, I regret it. I wish I went every time. And even if I took last every time, I wish I went every fucking time.
Yeah.
That's why when people don't go now, I'm like, you should fucking go. Because there's going to come a time when you retire where you're going to be like, fuck, I should have went.
I agree 100%. That's what pisses me off so much about when people shit talk anybody that any placing at the Olympia. They're like, oh, he was fucking 12th or he was 11th. And it's like, do you know what it took to get there? It's like, what are you playing it down for?
Yeah.
If you qualify, you fucking go. You shut up and go.
I think for the average fan, it's normal to like. I don't want to normalize it because it's still like you're 15th in the world if you're 15th. But like, I think it's normal for fans to be like, just focus on the top 5, right? But you're right. We should be like, hey, that's 15th in the fucking world. Like,
dude,
it's
if you take like, look at look at the year that we just had. Eighth place is phenomenal. You're like, holy fuck.
Yeah.
But people are like, oh, he's 8th. And I'm like,
I think that's just normal fan shit though, right? Like they just
drives me nuts.
Yeah, I think that's a mental block. When you don't think you're good enough, sometimes it's not reality. And then that
you were trying to protect yourself. It was a protection mechanism that obviously.
Yeah. But like, when you're I don't know what the proper word, it's not anxiety. I don't know what it is, but like when you can't see your, like when I look back now at my photos earlier on in my career, I'm like, fuck, I was a lot better than I thought I was. I should have done this or I should have done that. So yeah, mine's a fucking tricky motherfucker. So yeah.
I think a lot of people still get caught up in that. Like your guys today, they're still caught up in it.
Well, I mean, Iain can speak to that. The difference between Iain is he just would shut it off. I couldn't shut it off. So like,
shut it off. Like I still felt it. I just like
you just did it anyway. Yeah.
Act on it anyways. Yeah.
Right. But I can name a bunch of fucking bodybuilders that went through the same things. But most would just go anyway, depending on how crippling those thoughts were or not. So, when was the last time you used a slur? I don't know. It was like a fucking minute and a half ago. I think I said something I shouldn't have said.
7 minutes.
I probably got to edit that out, but okay.
You gotta call them British cigarettes.
I'm gonna go through this whole podcast. There's a lot of editing in this episode. What would your thoughts be on a men's fitness class in bodybuilding?
Fuck off.
I would take men's fitness over like men's fit model. Think about men's. Think about
routine.
Yeah, like gymnastics and shit. Like guys, like that would be pretty fucking impressive, man.
Some athletic component to it.
Right.
Yeah, that'd be cool.
I was thinking like the fit model.
No. I was thinking about it like fitness, like gymnastics and shit.
So like you could almost do like a something.
Like some of these guys, like imagine them doing like fucking flips and shit on stage, kind of like Missy Trescott does.
Yeah.
Like fucking triple the amount of classes for women as men. Like, do women have that many different body types that men don't have that like we don't need them and they do?
I think you're more likely to draw more women to the sport if there's more options for them than there are men.
Is that all it is?
That's what I personally think.
Are you being misogynist?
Yes. I told you, Fouad, as I get older, I'm becoming more misogynist.
Okay, let's do one more and then we'll go. Let's see. Should I let... Nope. Best strip club you've been to in Canada. Mike?
Well, I worked at one for a long time. Well, not a long time, for years. But it definitely probably wasn't the best. But I haven't been to many, so I'll just say Brass Rail. But I'm sure Sundowner's better. I only went there once.
I've never been there. I heard a lot about it.
They all suck, so.
Yeah, they're horrible places.
Terrible.
What happened to Ian's app?
Nothing.
Is it launched?
Well, you're gonna have to cut this out now.
Okay, don't answer. I'll just fucking this whole. I have to go through this whole
whole
fucking.
episode's one jump cut to another.
You got enough editing to do.
Move on. We have beta tester users on it, but it is available in the App Store. So if people go, they can download it, but I don't want them to. So don't tell people or don't let them know. So yeah, start again. Go.
Okay. Is Seth going to try and come back? Still going to try and come back. Tough luck with the injury. Why did he put a laughy face? That's not fucking nice. That's so horrible.
Fucking dickhead.
Jordan Nav 23. Fuck you, dude. That's not very nice. Okay. Anyway.
We shall see. We shall see.
We'll leave it up in the air. Would you rather never eat your favorite food again or for the rest of your life only eat your favorite food? What? Would you rather never eat your favorite food ever again for the rest of your life?
Or eat your favorite food every day.
Or eat it only.
Only eat your favorite food.
Yeah.
I will eat my favorite food forever, as long as it doesn't make me fat.
Oh, if it does, though.
What's your favorite food?
Well, that means you're going to take away pizza out of my fucking life.
So you need
Otherwise, you got to eat
every meal of every day.
If
You could circumvent that, and you could like go to Chicago style pizza. That's different.
Detroit style.
You'd be dead in like 6 months.
If pizza, no, I'm saying if it wasn't unhealthy or made me fat, I would eat pizza every day. Well, then I have to cut it out, obviously.
But you didn't. You said you would take the pizza.
No, I said before you cut me off, I said if it didn't make me fat, I would eat pizza every day.
Yeah, but that's not the reality.
Well, I know. That's why I have to change my fucking answer.
Okay.
But this whole game is not the reality. That's never going to happen.
Yeah.
Just play along.
And you like seemed like it was crazy to like not want to pick the take.
It is. It is crazy.
Well, I wouldn't want to eat the same thing every day.
Every meal.
Well, it depends.
Every day I could do.
Like
every
pasta,
meal
like pasta is one of my favorite foods. I can eat pasta every day.
But every meal. Every meal.
That's the only food you can eat ever.
Yeah, that's the difference.
I just change the sauces. It's no big deal.
You can't change the sauces.
Gotta be the same thing. Marinara.
Listen, pasta. This is what Italians did. They took pasta. They made it 8 different noodles.
No, you can have different noodles.
And they made
one rendition. And that's all you eat for the rest of your life till the day you die.
So I can only have like penne with meat sauce forever.
So every meal.
Anything, you can't subtract anything. That's all it is. And that's every meal of every day
forever. Oh, that's tough.
That's the easiest decision ever for me.
Are you kidding me? I literally would not get sick of pasta.
You would.
I think you would if you had to eat it every single time you ate.
You guys have no idea about how my brain works.
There's not even close to one food that I would like enough to eat forever.
Yeah,
I couldn't imagine that.
I don't think I could.
Not every. If it was every day, that's one thing. But every single meal, that changes it.
Yeah, but if you eat enough, you only eat once a day anyway. Like if I
can't do that.
If I eat a large pizza, I'm good till tomorrow.
Yeah, but then that's no going to restaurants. That's no eating at like family events.
Why not? I can get pizza at a restaurant. I can get pizza at a family event. What are you talking about?
Oh yeah, I guess you could if you're doing it that way.
Yeah.
But then you can only
pizzas
go
on
to
deck.
places that serve that food.
On deck.
You can only ever go places that serve that style of food. Then.
Or I could bring my own with me.
Yeah, just fire it in the
Bring your
oven.
own pizza.
One.
Yeah.
That'll be done in 30 minutes. Let me know.
What was the most recent argument you and Paul have had? Just now, we argued about the Oreo. This fucking guy thinks Oreos melt. Don't.
Apparently, because they're already a dark color, they don't burn either.
That's not what we said. They burned. I showed you the difference in color. They just don't melt.
They don't show burn marks.
They're black.
They're black, so they don't show anything. They just look the same.
Black don't crack.
Anything black show a burn mark?
I think Ian. I think Paul does this to me on purpose. Sometimes he's trying to kill me like 5-10 years younger than I should be.
I'm trying to keep you alive, Fouad.
No,
Trying to keep you on your toes.
Stress me the fuck out. All right, Paul, lead us off with a prayer.
All the time.
It's Christmas time, so you better be a good
That
one.
was the time.
Yeah, don't
Better be a good prayer.
Don't add any pressure or nothing, eh?
Yeah.
Well, is this our last one of 2024?
Well, you're going on vacation, right?
Yeah, I'll be back the 31st, I think.
The 31st is next Tuesday. Yeah,
Which is New Year's Eve.
I think this is the last one that you'll be on anyway.
Well, then I guess that makes it extra special.
Yeah, you better give us a good fucking prayer.
I'll see what I can come up with. I'll see what I can muster up here on no notice. All right. Let us bow our heads.
Last prayer 24, Paul.
Dear leader,
You nail it, man.
as we end 2024 and embark upon a new year, 2025, let us be thankful and grateful for all the things that this past year has brought. It's a pretty good year, but it could be better. And I think this year, I don't really know. I don't know if it's going to be a better year or not, but I don't know. There's not much to look forward to right now, to be honest with you. There's nothing really great coming up the next couple of weeks other than Mexico.
Go to Mexico, yes.
Let's just hope it's a better year.
You started off so good.
Yeah, and then I ran out of juice there. I didn't know what else to have.
That's
I had to keep a positive tone on that.
It's like you were like, we got to give thanks or whatever the fuck you said. Like you're on the right track, and then you just
And I
fucking
fell off the rails there.
His mind just goes
Fucking nosedived.
And I was trying to, okay, how can I build on this? And then
it's like
there was
you have
nothing to build on.
zero. Like you
There's
have
no hope. We're all
There's no
doomed.
hope. No
See you
hope.
guys
It's just,
later.
I really don't think it's going to be a good year. I hope it is, but I don't think it's going to be.
I don't have a fucking good feeling about it right now,
I
guys.
know.
Oh, thanks for putting that on us, Paul. We appreciate it.
Well, we can always hope. We can always hope that we can have a good year.
You have
So
zero improv skills. What's wrong with you?
I don't know, Fouad. I was trying to be positive there for a while, but I'm really not deep down.
You got a lot of pent up anger.
I got a
Paul.
lot of problems, Fouad. Got a lot of fucking problems.
All right, boys. We'll see you. Have a good vacation,
Amen.
Paul.
Amen. Thank you. Very
Bye.
good. guys.
Yes.